Yeah. What's going on with boxing? Yeah. We'll see who's in the building. See who's in the dojo early. Hit that like button for your boys. You come on in. This is what's going on with boxing. We gonna talk some boxing. We got a lot of shit to talk about too. Hit that like button as you come on in. People been talking a lot of shit, boy. Woo wee. What's going on? Judah D. Young, what's good? Wendell Jackson, salute. Zainer Presley, what's good from Philly? Philly in the building. Man, y'all rugged out there, boy. Woo wee. Y'all almost rival Chicago. But yeah. What's going on, everybody? We're gonna wait till some people get up in here and we gonna cook, man. I've been seeing, I want to know what Miss Crawford said. I heard she said some things that got fans like, you know what I'm saying? I want to know what she said. The hold up, right? Keith Thurman says that Spence and Crawford is holding up the division. Now, can everybody hear me, right? Y'all can hear me? My fucking, this StreamYard shit, man. I don't know. My mixer set up with the, whatever. But Keith Thurman said Crawford and Spence is holding up the division. We gonna talk about it, right? Drum Boots Innis may be a possibility. You know, Keith Thurman want a lot of money to fight Boots. Okay, you hear me? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna open up the panel too, because there's been a lot of people coming in the comment sections and on the community tab. They got a whole lot to say. But when it's time to go live, only certain G's show up, man. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button, you come on in. Only certain dudes show up. Hey, Keith got to get in line, bro. Salute, AJ. I see you in the building. Keith got to wait in line, man. What's going on, Pito? I see you. Yeah. What's going on with boxing, man? Eddie Hearn said he's trying to promote the Canelo Golovkin fight by saying that it's bigger than Spence and Crawford. Obviously, Spence and Crawford's the bigger fight. What you talking about that fight for, Eddie? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, smash the like button. Salute to Kofi's Universe, man. Y'all go subscribe to Kofi's Universe. Hip Hop 101, man. Go subscribe to Kofi's Universe. Yeah, smash that like button, man. We got a lot to talk about, man. Hopefully it's a good time. I don't know. I feel like since it's the summertime, I don't know if y'all motherfuckers want to be outside in the heat like that and shit, right? Unless you're in the water. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if I should do these streams a little later. A little later when people, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. But we got 25 people over here right now, so that's pretty good. We're going to wait till some more people get up in here. We got a lot to talk about, man. Start asking questions. Tell me what's going on with boxing. You know what I'm saying? You tell me what's going on. We could talk about it because I want to know what Miss Crawford said. I heard she said some shit. You said Spencer Crawford never going to fight. Let's be honest. Nah, they gonna fight, bro. They gonna fight. I don't really understand why we still on that chapter. I thought we moved on to a different chapter. Next chapter is the actual fight. You know what I'm saying? I think it's gonna happen. There's nothing that's telling me it's not gonna happen. I think fans just check this out, right? Since you brought that up, I seen this earlier on Facebook. Salute to I forgot dude's name. I think it's Trey or something. He said this earlier, right? And this is like the realest shit I heard. Like, he said, if you were okay with Spence making Crawford wait until he cleaned up his side of the street, don't start getting impatient now that negotiations have begun. Keep that same energy you had these past 3 years. Oh my God, if you couldn't drop the mic any harder, right? You drop that motherfucker so hard, it's going straight through the fucking earth. I mean, let's be honest. This is like really like if we gonna be sitting here arguing about negotiations, where was this energy at for the past 3 years, bro? I've been here. What's up with the fight? Why Spence don't want to fight? Why he talking about his ranch? Why he talking about easy rolls? Why he going with Chop? Man, come on, bro. All this shit is documented, bro. Oh, well, you know, he's doing this and that. Crawford don't this. Crawford ain't that. Come on, man. And now we in negotiations. Now y'all talking about Crawford ain't got the contract. Come on, bro. What contract? What are we talking about? I mean, these dudes be in the comment sections. You know what I'm saying? They be lit as fuck, talking that big shit. But when it's time to go live, man, You know what I'm saying? I don't see where these dudes at. What's up, Cerebral? I see you in the building. D Lucky, what's good, bro? Yeah, man, this is what these dudes are on, man. You know what I'm saying? But before we really cook on that, there's some other shit in boxing that's been going on. Andy Ruiz, Luis Ortiz is going down this September. Amanda Serrano, no. Yeah, Amanda Serrano is fighting on the undercard of Jake Paul and Tommy Fury. Tommy Fury just signed a contract. A lot of people believe he may be kind of scared or whatever the fucking case may be with Jake Paul. But they're fighting. I think that's a pretty interesting fight. We're going to see who Jake Paul really is, in my opinion. Maybe it's going to be an interesting fight. What else we got coming up? Luis Ortiz, Andy Ruiz. Interesting heavyweight fight, right? Joshua Usyk. AJ looked as terrified as ever on the fucking set, bro. He looked as scared as ever on the set, man. Could Robert Garcia help him? I don't know, bro. It's just up in the air if he can help him. I don't know. Robert Garcia never trained a heavyweight. He never, Robert Garcia, I think he's an excellent trainer, and I think he has good things he can add to a fighter's game and mentally and shit like that. But I don't know, man. You got to have that shit in your heart, bro. You know what I'm saying? AJ, he lacks heart. You know what I'm saying? I hate to say it like that. You know what I'm saying? I think all fighters got some kind of heart, but man, you got to be willing to die up in there, bro. Especially when you're in the heavyweight boxing, man. That shit's serious. You know what I'm saying? But we got that coming up. Bam fighting, I think, Sor Rungvisai this weekend. I think that's the only fight we got this weekend. Ryan Garcia Fortuna's coming up. What else? Caleb Plant was talking his shit. I don't think boxing fans believe in Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant got to show us something. Because other than Canelo Alvarez, man, he ain't really, And I was pretty big on Caleb Plant. Like, I thought he was, but that Canelo 9th round ruined it for me, bro. It ruined it for me. You got to show me something. You got to go out there and beat Benavidez or something. Charlos, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, right? Let's see, man. I want to know what Miss Crawford said. What's going on, J-Rod's Level Up Boxing? Y'all go subscribe to J-Rod's Level Up Boxing. Hold on, let's see what's going on with boxing. I be missing shit, man, because I be, like, busy and shit. Be busy and shit. Can't keep up with every little thing. It's kind of hard to keep up. Oh, yeah. Floyd Mayweather. Conor McGregor, too, y'all. Did you hear? Floyd Mayweather and Conor McGregor, too. Is it true Ugas calling for Innis? Oh, that's a good one. I don't know. We got to look into that while we're here, man. But yeah, Floyd Mayweather. Breaking. Floyd Mayweather and Conor McGregor reporting now in talks for a rematch. Yeah, and per fight height. And this is what I heard just a little bit ago. Suits my boy Powerful Pound Sports Entertainment. He just did a video on it. I guess this is breaking news. Floyd Mayweather and Conor McGregor too, y'all. Big ass fight, man. I mean, I don't know. He says, "Oh my God, nobody wants to see McGregor Floyd, man. They think people do. I don't know. They think they can make a lot of money together again. That's all it is, bro. It's a cash grab, bro. It's a cash grab, y'all. That's what this is. You know what I'm saying? It's a cash grab. It ain't nothing more, nothing less. But Keith Thurman has some shit to say, right? In Suit the Pinnacle Boxing on IG, he says, Keith Thurman was asked if he would entertain his fight the young. Thurman said he would. Wait, it says here, that's a great fight. We will have to have a great venue. I will have to see a respectable payday in front of me. I saw his record. I still don't know who he's beaten. The kid has almost got a record that matches mine. I still don't think he's fought anybody, but I think he's tremendously talented. That's what Keith one time Thurman said recently about Boots Innis. I mean, Keith Thurman is the guy that's saying that Crawford and Spence is holding up the division. But really, Keith Thurman was holding up the division for how long, right? Holding those belts. Now, he did let one go and let Sean Porter go ahead and fight. What's the name for it? You know what I'm saying? That's what that is. I'm going to wait till this stream catch up. I think it's kind of lagging. Let me see if I can adjust the settings. Arrow's resume is trash compared to Terrence Crawford. That should be an interesting video. It's been a big argument, right? Like this week, I dibble dabble on Facebook and shit, and I posted the pound for pound thing with Crawford. Sometimes I know how to ruffle feathers and shit. Yeah, boy's still number one, and motherfuckers get on there mad as hell, right? And first thing they do is trash his resume, man. I am so fucking sick of tired of hearing dudes talk about this brother's resume. I'm so fucking tired of that shit. That's the only thing y'all got, man. You know what I'm saying? He fought all the same dudes fucking Spence fought, bro. You know what I'm saying? That shit is so fucking old. His resume is trash and shit. Bro, that don't mean he won't whoop Spence ass. Come on, man. But nobody still told me what Miss Crawford said, man. What she say to piss Spence fans off or whatever happened? Hold up, I'm looking for something. Bud putting in work right now, though. Bud's putting in work. I'm sure Spence is too. You know what I'm saying? Some people saying the fight ain't gonna happen. I mean, people are all over the place with this shit, man. I think if we were waiting this fucking long, right? If we dealt with the bullshit and an unreluctance of Errol Spence seemingly wanting to fight Bud, I think we could wait a little bit longer for this thing to get done if they in negotiations, man. You know what I'm saying? We waited a long time. I think we can wait a little bit longer, right? I think we can wait a little bit longer. The fight I hear is October 29th. That's what I heard. I heard it's October 29th. I wonder why this video ain't coming out. Yeah, I heard it's October 29th. That's what I heard. That's just the rumor, though. October 29th is allegedly the date. But since Floyd didn't say it, don't take my word for it, right? Since Floyd's the promoter for this fight, he's a pseudo promoter for this fucking fight and shit. Hopefully I said that word right. Man, I'm trying to find something, bro. Where the fuck is it at, man? Come on. All right. Yeah, y'all hit that like button, man. We go cook. I'm gonna open up the panel. See if anybody can hop on. I don't know. Let's see. All right, let's see what this is. This is something else I just found recently. Salute to According to Boxing on Facebook. Also, go check out Uppercut Boxing Nation, man. Hey, ooh, that group is lit as fuck. If you want to talk some Spence Crawford shit, you go there. I mean, that's the haven for that. You go up in there, they fighting all day, every day. None but Spence Crawford debates all day, every day. Just trash talk. If that's your cup of tea, go to Uppercut Boxing Nation. It's lit. Hold up. This is what Bud's doing. Let it load up real quick. Yeah, somebody tell me what Miss Crawford said, though. I couldn't find nothing, but I heard she said some shit. Hey, salute to Boxing Gems for the super chat, man. Y'all go subscribe to Boxing Gems. He says, Bushido, what up? All the ex-champs been hindering the growth of the division by not fighting the next era. Wow. So he's saying, so you agree with Keith Thurman. Are you saying that Crawford and Spence are holding up the division? What's going on, Freddie G? Oh, you say you posted it. All right. Where did you post it at? I need to find out like where I can find it so we could kind of talk about it because I apparently she said some shit that was like got people kind of fired up or whatever. Maybe she ain't said it on her Instagram, did she? Because I can go on her IG and shit, check it out. Yeah, get them likes up, man. Yeah, that's right, man. Y'all hit that like button for your boy, man. Come on. See what I do, and now that I'm on this side, right, on the content creating thing, every channel that I'm subscribed to, whether I agree or whatever they talking about, I hit that motherfucking like button as soon as I go in the building. As soon as I get in the building, I hit that motherfucking like button, bro. It's free. Hit the like button, man. You know what I'm saying? He says no. Thurman is holding. My nigga, man. He says nope. Thurman is holding up the division by not fighting Boots Ortiz standing on the facts, bro. I wish my soundboard was hooked up. Facts, right? Oh, she said it on Twitter. Hey, mama. Hey. She said it on Twitter. Oh, okay. I'm gonna look it up right now. Yeah, but he said Thurman is holding up the division. My bad. Let me put it back up. He said Thurman is holding up the division. He is. He is. And Thurman been holding up the division. He is. He's been holding up the division, bro. But we want to talk about a hold up. Keith Thurman has been holding up this shit. You know what I'm saying? Waiting around for this and that, then getting injured, then being inactive. I mean, come on, Keith. I like Keith too, but come on, bro. You gotta show me something. You gotta show the fans something. You gotta show us something. You gotta show us that we can believe in you again. And the number one way for Keith Thurman to do that is to fight that young man right there, Jerron Boots Innis. Arguably one of the toughest, most talented guys in boxing. Arguably, right? We don't know just yet, but Jerron Boots Innis look like the next coming of fucking Roy Jones. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, only time will tell. And Keith Thurman is that guy that we will be able to tell. He said last time I checked, Boots ain't Thurman. What's up, YSM Sports Media, man? My main man from Philly, man. Go subscribe to YSM Sports Media. I'm about to open up the panel. Hold up. Boots Innis, man, he's dangerous for Keith, bro. Keith wants to get paid for that hard work, y'all. Could we be mad at him, though? Let's be honest. Could we be mad as men, as people? You know what I'm saying? Not as fans. Could we be mad at Keith for wanting that payday for fighting that dude? You know what I'm saying? Because let's check it out. Like I said in the initial video, Keith Thurman lose against him, his Spence Crawford chances are out the window. Those his big paydays are out the window. Boots Innis has a high probability that he'll beat Keith Thurman. So Keith Thurman wants to get cashed out. You said Boots retires Keith. He said B-side wants a rematch clause. Oh, what's up, Mike Jones? So he says B-side Bud wants a rematch clause. Is that what's holding this thing up, right? Because I heard some weeks ago that there's a rematch clause both ways already into the fight. You know what I'm saying? There's a rematch clause both ways. Boxing Jams on the panel. What's going on?
What up with you, bro?
What's good, man? Y'all hear me good? Let me put my headphones on. I think it might like echo or something. Nah, Boots ain't playing, bro.
I found a question though. Is that 10 million real or that was just some rumor shit?
I don't know, bro. I think it was a rumor.
Oh, okay.
I mean, no. I heard it was real. I heard the 10 million thing was real. So maybe that was his starting point. You know what I'm saying?
Now I don't even care if that's a starting point, bro. So to answer your question, fam, hell yeah, we could be mad because ain't no way in hell he getting nowhere near 10 million to fight Boots.
Right,
Boots just came off fighting. Fam, Boots just came off fighting for like 400 grand. You know what I'm saying? He was getting 400 grand a fight for several fights in a row. Now he got the Showtime deal. Now he might be getting a little more, but 10 million? Bro, ain't nobody getting 10 million to fight Boots.
Nah. But I'm with you. You know what I'm saying? But the way Keith Thurman feels, he don't give a fuck what we think. He wants to make sure he gets compensated for that hard work.
You set your purse. You set your purse for the risk. And y'all know I'm a Boots guy, but I ain't got no problem with him asking for 10. He know exactly what kind of fight that is. That could be a career-ending fight. So if I'm gonna get 10 for Bud and Spence, who I know can possibly beat me, I want 10 for Boots.
Right, but he ain't gonna get 10 for none of them. So
Oh no, he'll definitely get 10 for Bud and Smith. That's easy.
You think so? Why?
That's on the low end. That fight sells.
Yeah.
Okay.
But see, Boots. The problem with Boots though, he's not really like a. It's not like he's a big name yet either. You know what I'm saying?
Boots versus Thurman. How many buys you think that do? I'll say at least 300.
What?
So? Bro,
Yeah.
but check this out though, bro. Check it out. I don't know if I can even give him that, dog. Cause check it out. Hold up. I'm glad you said that. Hold up. I put it right on the screen real quick. Leonard Ellaby came out the other day and said that Canelo only did 120, bro. Do we believe that?
Bro, what you got to factor in is this. When they say those numbers, they could be counting terrestrial buys. See, promoters are slick, right? When they said Wilder versus Fury 2 did 800,000 buys when they were hating on it, no, it did 1.2 million. 800,000 was terrestrial, 400,000 was digital. So I don't believe when promoters are throwing shade at other promoters' numbers.
But you already know how I feel about them. I believe that these numbers ain't what they be projecting. This right here, I could believe that. It could be. It probably was 100 and something.
I don't think 120, bro. Like
That's
the dude
That's
just
low.
did 800,000 with Caleb Plant, or let's say he did 600,000. Come on, man. You seen? I don't want to call them Canelo nut huggers, but you seen Canelo. You seen how Canelo fans are, bro. 120. It's 120 of them in your comments screaming at you about how great Canelo is. Come on.
Yeah, but how much you think Thurman versus Barrios did?
Probably a little over 100, but do you want to see Thurman or Boots or Thurman versus Barrios? You as a fan.
I mean, you know what I want to see.
Yeah,
I want to see Thurman Boots, but fam, I'm like one of the only paying fans that I know. So
no. Okay. Rolly versus Tank did 275.
Rolly was a fucking clown though. People like to see that shit.
Yeah, but also people want to see if this kid is what we say he is.
Who?
So
what,
I
Tank?
would say, yeah,
oh, you mean Boots?
I'm talking about Boots. I would say 200 to 300. This will be his first real test. Real test. So to speak,
he probably do about maybe
can't get
close
that
to
with
3
you,
weeks
bro.
for Keith.
I don't know.
Okay.
But then again, I don't know because boxing they forget fans haven't seen much of Keith.
Keith is still like Spence fans. They've diminished Keith's value. Keith lost to arguably the best little fighter that's ever existed.
And that is something that I've been saying for years, bro. Years ago, I always said that Spence fans destroyed Keith Thurman, bro. They destroyed Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman was the man. You know what I'm saying? Fans and shit. But now, that shit got destroyed. Of course, Keith Thurman's own behavior caused it, but man, they
wait, you mean
him, bro.
Wait, what you saying? This Keith Thurman's behavior caused it, but ain't Spence doing the same thing that Keith doing? The only difference is Keith did it to a prospect. Spence did it to the undisputed champ at 140 pounds. Who does that?
Yeah, that's true.
That's like Sergey Kovalev telling Andre Ward, "Oh man, you got to win a belt at lightweight first, at light heavyweight first, before I can fight you, man." What?
What? Oh man, dude. Hey.
Yeah, look, bro. I'm still stuck, fam. How we going from 700K or 750K to 10 million though? That's what I'm stuck on.
You think?
Yeah, he did get like a 750, ain't it? For that Barrios.
Hey yo, if y'all think that Keith Thurman making 750K, I don't know what to tell y'all.
Bruh, I don't know. I can't go off numbers I can't see though, fam. I mean,
yeah, but you also got to go off intelligence, right? Berlanga just made 1.4 for fighting Angulo. You think Keith Thurman is making 750?
Yeah, Berlanga got
wait. You said Edgar Berlanga made 1.4.
1.4.
He got a lot of a city behind him and a city state. So
damn.
That arena only holds 5,000, bro. He made 1.4.
I get what you're saying.
Boxing game.
This is why that's YSM specialty, bro. The business. Uh-oh. Mike Jones coming for you, bro. Y'all hear me? Sound like something went out.
I hear you. I
Okay.
think YSM went out.
Yeah. Yeah, he went out.
Yeah, I mean, specialty of the business or not, bro. I mean, so I don't know. To me, we playing with imaginary numbers, bro.
Yeah, man.
I haven't, so okay, the back end money, cool. I mean, I don't know what that is. I don't know how much that is, but then your guarantee 750, and what we saying he made 5 million or something like that. That sounds pretty ridiculous to assume, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, but yeah, man. Mike Jones said YSM is a former Thurman fanboy. Wow. Mike Jones took a jab at you, bro.
You can tell that's the Spence fan. I'm just saying. You can tell that. Yo, since I don't shit on him, right? And I say he has value, which he does. Now all of a sudden, I'm a former fanboy. Like, y'all gotta quit. But Boxing Gems, I know you don't want to assume. I'm not assuming anything. Right. I'm going off of first-hand knowledge. Them dudes making a lot more money, and it's not just PBC. Whatever you're seeing as far as like these state athletic commission reported numbers, best believe dudes like Bud get a percentage of the ticket sales of whatever fight he does. So
you said who?
Bud. Oh. But when he was with Bob, he gets a percentage of the ticket sales.
Oh, okay.
So they're making money other different ways. And then the ones that's promoting the events, that's a little trick too. When you promote the event, that your reported person's a fighter, but then you need something as a promoter. So they find a little crafty ways for these dudes to make money.
Got you.
Keep a lookout for B&B Promotions, by the way.
B&B?
Bud and Bomac.
Oh, is that what they trying to do?
Yep.
To make that little extra money on the Spence fight.
Man Down versus B&B Promotions. You'll see that on the banner.
With TGB on the side, huh?
Yep.
Yep. Yep. TGB Promotions. Yep.
Got you. Yeah, man.
Oh yeah, I need to find out.
Business side. You got it, YSM. I ain't even. I try not to even concern myself with it, bro. It gives me a headache. It gets me depressed. So
I feel you, bro. I wanted to know why the fights that I want aren't happening.
Fact.
So I just started delving into the business.
Gotcha.
It's bad. I ain't even gonna hold you. It's really, really, boxing business is weird.
Yeah, I bet.
It's really political, man. It's really political. But I think a lot of this shit is gonna come to a close soon, man. A lot of dudes making moves, man. We getting undisputed champions. We finding out who's the best guys in these divisions. We're gonna see if they can become reigning champions.
Yeah, they going in on Thurman in the comment section.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, boxing fans ain't playing with Keith, bro. They're not playing with Keith, man. They don't want to hear nothing about him. Keith Thurman, if he wants to win the fans back, he gonna have to fight Boots.
He fighting Stanionis.
Stanionis would be good too. I think that's a winnable fight for Keith.
You said, Thurman or Boots?
Thurman.
Oh wow, I thought Boots was gonna get one of them.
Nah, Thurman definitely asked for that $10 million though. That's not a rumor. Shit, he definitely asked for that 10.
Man,
and that Bud one-way rematch clause. Nah, that's not real. It's a two-way rematch clause.
Oh, with Spence?
Yep.
Oh yeah, Spence. Look, so that was my thing about the main topic, fam. So how do we know it's a hold up at all? How do we know that this is not just how they want it to go?
It's not a hold up. The fight's done.
Right.
Yo, what's good, fellas? What's good? My bad.
What's going on, D?
Ain't shit, man. I just got home. Hey, I was on YSM, man. So when you think they gonna announce the fight, bro?
I would say probably within the next 2 weeks.
All right.
I mean, it's got to be kind of soon.
Yeah, because I mean, shit, we almost getting close to July, man. Like, you know what I mean? That's why I was saying, like, if this shit ain't announced by July or the middle of July, man, I wasn't confident it was gonna happen. But I'm glad y'all got that optimism, man. So shit, I hope so, man. Like, 'cause I'm ready to shut
Hey,
all these niggas up with this shit.
hey, ain't it? Hey, but what did sister say, bro?
Oh,
In a nutshell.
she basically said that like you would think these motherfuckers is in negotiations the way they talking about all them clickbait ass channels. And
Oh.
and she was like, in come fight week, they gonna be the same motherfuckers who try to get an interview, Blue Blood Sports. So, yeah. That's basically
Oh,
what
is
she was
that why
saying.
Blue Blood made that video?
Yeah, that's why he made that video. And
Oh.
if you go back to the not the Spence, the Crawford and Porter little press conference after they had their press conference, you will see that nigga Terrence Crawford get that nigga a side eye like, why the fuck this dick riding ass nigga asking me a question? He gave him one question, bro, and Blue Blood tried to ask him another question, and that nigga walked off.
Yeah, they pay attention, bro.
Yeah, they pay attention, man.
They
And my bad. Once I found out how people watch this shit, man, is that when this nigga Earl Spence baby mama got on the nigga panel and tried to shit on the nigga, but the dude didn't let him do it.
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, they watch this shit, bro.
Yeah.
They watch it. And
Yeah,
so,
I saw that.
yeah.
Salute to Goodfella and them for not letting the baby mama trash dude like that.
Big
You know
facts.
what I'm
Big
saying?
facts.
You
And
know what I'm
salute to
saying?
YSM
All
and
boxing
boxing
shit
gyms, man.
aside, the fighting shit aside, nah, bro. We ain't about to let
Salute,
you come
fam.
on here and
Appreciate you,
slander
bro.
his brother like that on some bullshit. Nope. Goodfella and them shut that shit down quick. So salute to them for that. We got LT in the building. What's going on, LT?
There he
I got
goes.
enemies. Got a lot of enemies.
And you deserve it.
Oh Lord.
Here we
What's going
go. What's
on,
going
family?
on, man?
What's going on, boxing family? How you guys doing?
What's
What's
good,
up,
man?
man?
Doing all right, man. I'm just amped for this fight to happen. That's what I want to happen. That's what I want. Fuck all the bullshit, all the talking shit. Let's get this fight going. Get it cracking. I know Bushido. I know you said something about why Spence fans complaining about Crawford not signing or something like that, and you said because Spence made Crawford wait all these years, but man, let's get this going. Let's just stop waiting, man. Because I don't want no excuses, nothing about no aging out. Nothing about not that. You know what I'm saying? What you just put
Yeah,
right there.
somebody from Facebook did this. I thought it was facts. Like,
How is it facts?
what you mean? We've been waiting this long. If they in negotiations, we might as well wait the rest of this time, bro.
It sounds like you guys getting some cold feet.
Man, hell no.
There you go with it. There go the bullshit. There go the bullshit.
Cold feet.
Hell
Yeah.
no.
Nah,
What up? What up?
I think what it is like, damn, the Spence fans are talking hella confident right now. I don't like it. Come on, let's get it. Come on, your boy is so bad. He's Kumite. We can get it on. All these legends and
Man,
people watching.
Spence ain't talking like how y'all talking, bro.
Y'all
Spence
putting that battery in that nigga back, but I mean, hell
Facts.
yeah, y'all do that
Facts.
though.
Facts.
It's
Put
like
that
y'all
battery in
Charge
niggas.
that
that
nigga back,
nigga up,
man.
man.
It's
Hey,
like y'all.
I hope he talks shit to that nigga Bud during the press conference. That shit gonna be funny as hell.
But I like Bud Crawford, but when he says shit like I got a lot of anger inside, that's bitch made shit right there. I don't like this is one of the main reasons why I got a little bit of an issue with Crawford because he's so sensitive. Like this guy talking about it's good on the outside, but on the inside I got a lot of anger. Come on, man. Like
Hey, but Lenore, so Earl Spence ain't sensitive. Anytime a direct message come, he go to Blair to Flair, or he talk
he
about
not,
everybody else. Like,
but
come on,
he not,
come
he
on,
not,
bro.
he
No,
not.
nah, nigga, don't do that.
But he's not.
That
Come
nigga,
on,
nah, I keep
let's
it
be
real
real. Let's be real.
as everything.
Crawford's an angry person, man.
He is. What's wrong with being an angry person, nigga? I'm an angry person. What's wrong with
He's
that?
a sensitive ass person.
What's wrong with that?
He's a sensitive ass person. That's
Nah,
what it
nigga,
is.
sensitive and angry is two different things, bro.
That nigga
A nigga can't
sensitive.
listen. That's like you trying to critique me on something, and you be like, "Hey, D, this ain't how that go. Let me show you how to do it." And I be like, "Oh man, this nigga think he know everything." Nah, that ain't sensitive. That
And you
ain't
know,
that.
let me prove to you why Crawford's sensitive. You all know Ellie Sekback. Ellie Sekback after a fight with Terrence Crawford was walking.
Reporting.
Yeah, reporting. After he was walking out the hotel, Eddie was trying to ask him questions. And then this nigga Crawford didn't say a word to him. Just kept walking.
Yeah.
Because you remember seeing that video? You know why.
And hold on. It's not like Ellie's ever said anything against Crawford. All he's ever said is I have Spence too, and I like Spence. That's all he does is dick rock Spence. But he's never said anything against Crawford. He's never said anything against Crawford. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga play both sides of the field, Lenore. I didn't see that.
But that's his job, though. He a reporter. He's supposed to play both.
Ellie never said he never talked shit about Crawford. He just backed Spence. That's all. But he never talked shit about Crawford.
Hey, look, bro. Is the sensitivity, as you call it, the anger? Is it gonna come to the fight? Do we get to see a fight from it?
Yeah, I do think that's gonna play a factor in the fight.
Okay, cool. I want to see a fight. That's it, bro. I don't care about these niggas being sensitive at all. as long as that shit translate on fight night, we good.
Yeah.
You see all the passion. Yeah, you want to see a lot of passion in that night.
Let me see.
Passion.
Well, I'll say
no, like I want to see him. Just don't tell me, bro. Let me see something.
it really don't matter. You know what I'm saying? If he's
disappointing or is it like
angry and shit, I mean, we got this fight coming up, man. That's all that matters.
Exactly. You know what time it is, but you gotta call a spade a spade. This guy got a little bit, and he gets in his feelings a lot.
This dude.
Hey, yo, I know what I need to see.
Weirdo shit.
I need to see an exclusive with Bushido fight week, man. That's what I need to see from Team Crawford. This dude been riding hard. He been pushing this fight. He been pushing Team Crawford. I need to see him reciprocate.
Hey, Bushido, you plan on going?
Yeah, I do plan on going. YSM gonna kill me if I don't.
Bushido boxing, Town Bennis, all you guys deserve to get it. E-Thriller, you guys all deserve to get some interviews back. You guys been holding him down. I gotta clap for y'all.
Salute the default for the super chat. Let me read with the super chat. He says Spence fans mad sus. They act like girlfriends.
Hey, but you know what's crazy though? When he says that, I noticed when the number one thing that'll piss a Bud fan off, you bring up his resume. That's the number one thing. If you bring up his resume, out of anything else.
Yeah, bring it up. What's wrong with it?
Yeah, what's wrong with his resume though? I want to know what's really wrong with his resume. No, I'm asking you. Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah, you gotta go over that. I think I'm just saying. I don't want to go there tonight.
No, I'm asking though. What's the real gripe with Crawford's resume? Because I'm telling you, prior to Errol Spence, nobody never questioned Bud's resume until the Spence thing came about. Mm-hmm. So, what is Crawford's resume? What's wrong with his resume?
It's just not a number one. It's not something you would expect from a number one pound for pound fighter, bro.
Why?
Bro, you know how many pound for pound fighters there's been in the past from the Floyds and Mannys and Canelos and what they've done with their resume. And then when you compare it to Crawford's resume, it's a little lacking, bro.
Floyd, Manny, Canelo. Bro, you miss a whole bunch of people they call number one pound for pound.
Of course.
What about Roman? What about Lomachenko? What about Triple G at one point? What about Andre Ward?
Triple G's ass too.
What about Andre Ward?
No, his resume.
I guess Andres is decent.
So Andre Ward got a better resume than Crawford, though?
Yes, he does. What the fuck?
Yeah, I think Sergey Kovalev. Yeah, hell yeah.
Just from one fighter?
No, you got to look at
in the tournament.
Who he beat and when he beat him. All those guys he beat, none of them was over the hill. Ain't nobody had more than one loss. Like he beat Chad when Chad was the lineal light heavyweight champion of the world.
Yeah, nah.
Did Chad come down?
I'm not YSM. I'm just playing devil's advocate. I love Andre Ward.
I'm saying his resume is better than Bud's, but I don't think Bud's resume is bad per se. Dudes act like he out here fighting turkeys.
Right.
I think I think they bring it up because they don't. A lot of people don't pay attention to boxing like that, and they don't really know foreigners. And all the dudes he won belts off of was foreigners. You know what I'm saying?
So how many Olympic gold medalists has Spence fought? And this ain't no shade. I just want to know.
So are we going? So are we
No,
really
no,
bringing
no.
an
Just answer
are
the
we
question, bro. Just answer the question.
No, I'm asking you a question before I answer it. Are we really going to bring in an amateur pedigree?
Nah, well, okay, so they do it all the time, bro. They did it with Amir Khan, but I'm asking you.
None.
Okay. How many undefeated fighters has he fought?
I think like 3.
3. Okay. So
Can I ask you some questions now?
Listen though, that's the thing though. That's the thing that make me mad. I like Spence, but don't get it twisted. But it's like y'all shit on this man's resume, and this thing only fought what? He ain't fought no gold medals. He ain't fought no Olympians. He ain't fought. He only fought 3 undefeated fighters that we don't know.
Yeah, but he fought.
You don't know, wait, hold on. So you don't know
I don't think
Garcia,
Spence resume is great.
I know.
I'm not saying it's trash
You
though.
can pick
Why
apart both fighters.
No. But let me say this.
Except Larte.
His longevity has proven it. But I'm just saying.
Okay, so since you brought up some stuff, let me bring up some stuff. Let me ask you a question. How many Hall of Famers do you think Bud have fought?
Y'all hear me? Y'all hear me?
1 or 2.
I can repeat it.
1 or 2.
I say 1 or 2 with Gamboa. 1 or 2
Gamboa, and then maybe Amir Khan, maybe.
And maybe Amir Khan.
Well,
maybe.
do you think
Amir Khan, maybe?
Amir Khan, a Hall of Famer? Politics may put him in there.
But Ricky Burns is a 3-division champion.
Yo, the Amir Khan and Sean Porter might get in. The reason why Amir Khan might get in, he's a silver medalist, along with being how many divisions did Amir Khan win? 1 or 2?
He won. I think he won at 140. He got a belt at 147.
Yeah, 2. Yeah.
And he went up to 54.
I don't know if he started.
Hey, let me ask y'all this: is Amir Khan the best Middle Eastern boxer of all time? Of Middle Eastern descent?
I don't. Damn, it's coming.
Okay, do you consider Prince Nassim?
Yeah, I was about to say Prince.
I was gonna say Prince too. Prince was one of my favorite fighters ever growing up. He was amazing to me, but he lost once and he was done. At least Khan showed heart, bro. Khan fought some of the best fighters in boxing.
He did. I give him his credit.
Yeah,
I mean, it wasn't the loss that got him. He kept breaking his hands, bro.
Who, Amir Khan?
No, Prince kept breaking his hands. That's why he retired.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah, that's what I heard. I heard he kept having hand injuries and shit. He punched so fucking hard.
Hey, what weight was he at? He was at lightweight.
Who? Prince? He was probably like at what? Featherweight, super featherweight or something?
Super featherweight.
Yeah.
Prince definitely had the hood, yo.
Hell yeah.
He was a Arabic dude that the inner city loved, yo.
Oh, bro, I was a huge bro. I'm telling you, he was the coolest dude in the world to me when I was a kid, bro. Him and Roy Jones.
I saw some clips of him. He was very entertaining.
Super entertaining, yeah, bro. That's what it was.
And then he was to knock people out and shit. He was flipping and shit, man. I thought that was the coolest shit ever.
had a crazy style that really, if you break it down, it wasn't really that crazy, but he made it look super slick. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he was cold for his time, though. He was cold for his little time he had. I give him that. But that wasn't long.
Yeah, but all right. So when he asking the question, all right. So what's the point? 1, 2, 3, maybe 3 Hall of Famers.
Okay, so another maybe 2. I think that's a stretch. Oh, yeah, I'm good, bro. You guys can go up. So I'm at work, but I said maybe 2. Right? Let me ask another question. How many top 5 pound for pound fighters has Crawford fought?
Top 5? None.
Okay. How many has Spence fought? About maybe 1. And Mikey Garcia during that time.
Oh Lord, are you serious, bro?
No. If you look at the publication, if you look at the publication during that time, they had Mikey right around 5.
I mean, that's cool and all, but damn, bro.
Huh?
Damn, bro. I mean, you already know the argument against that.
You know, I understand that Mikey's resume is not the greatest, but
no, not it ain't the resume, bro. I mean, he jumped from 135 to 147.
Oh, no, for sure.
He looked like a little fat man.
I'm not hanging my hat on that. All I'm saying is if you guys want to nitpick and use certain narratives, I can do the same thing and ask certain questions of Bud. So I mean, if you're gonna do that, all I'm doing is throwing the ball back in your court.
No, I think it's a fact that he moved from 135 to 147, not a narrative.
No, not that part. I'm talking about when you ask a certain question a certain way.
Oh, you talking about Buddy? Oh, my bad.
Yeah. Not you, the other guy.
I don't like shitting on either resume, bro. I mean, they champions, bro.
Yeah, I mean, but but you
Straight
can't
up.
give one credit without giving the other, and I give Spence's credit as
And
well.
I give Crawford his credit. I have Crawford.
But the hate for the nigga is real though. Like, so if the nigga get hated on, if you say top 3, him and Canelo probably up there with each other.
And let me tell you how much respect I got for this dude. I got him #1 pound for pound. I got him a certified Hall of Famer if he to die tomorrow. And yeah, I have Crawford. I just think Spence beats him.
That's hell yeah.
Cool.
It's ways Spence can beat him too.
Yeah, I laid the shit out.
Yeah, it's definitely ways Spence can beat him.
So, just because you think I might defend Spencer, that's cool, but it doesn't mean like I don't think Spencer is a Hall of Famer quite yet. To me, he needs one more big win, either at 154 or this Crawford fight for me to put him in.
Spencer's already at a Hall. Spencer's already a Hall of Famer.
You think so?
Yeah,
think so?
3 belts. Yeah, 3-time world champion. They're going to give him the nod. This is the thing with shitting on the others' resume, right? But then after, let's say your fighter beats Spence or beats Crawford, you didn't shit on his resume so much. I don't want to hear you talk shit about how good your fighter is. Oh, because he beat such and such, but you just told me such and such wasn't that good.
Right.
Yeah, that is true.
They tell you that Wilder's a bum, right? Wilder's a bum. And then they say, well, Fury's the greatest the greatest heavyweight. And you're like, why? Because he beat Wilder.
Right. Facts. Facts, bro. That's why I don't never. Only reason why I even nitpick Spence's resume when I did is because they was nitpicking Buzz. It's like, bro, come on.
But
man.
hold on. But let me say something too. Bring something up because you guys love to defend Bud and his resume because you guys got a passion for it. Fine. The same way that y'all feel. But then, hold up. Let me say this real quick though.
He had to take a
same
shot.
way y'all feel about people nitpicking Bud's resumes and same way Spence fans feel when you guys see he has no skills. He's basic. That's the same emotion that you guys have.
Oh my God.
Hey, Lenore.
But Lenore,
That's not what people mean. You don't understand
Lenore,
what basic is.
If you have skill, he's definitely a plain hoagie, though. Lenore, he's a plain hoagie.
You said what?
Bro, you don't understand what basic is.
But that's what I'm saying. Like
here
y'all talking about y'all don't like when you guys bring up the resume. All we do the same thing when you guys bring up Spence's skill set and his skill set being under.
Hey, Lenore, what's intricate about Spence's skill set? Go ahead.
Huh?
What's intricate about Spence's skill set? Go ahead.
Bro, okay. And to me, I use the word fundamental. I don't use basic for him. So I think
it's basic,
bro.
So
you said the same
so
thing, man, fam.
A great, like I said, I'm gonna name at least 3 to 5 things. I think I proved my point at this point. So I think he has a great jab. And we give him that, right? Can we agree on that?
Okay.
It's nice.
Fine.
Yeah.
I think he has great distance control. Like knowing and when to come in and coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I think he has great.
Let me make this point.
Not great footwork, meaning I'm in great foot placement, knowing what it's that.
Hey, Lenore, let me ask you a question. How would you describe Tim Duncan, Lenore?
Fundamental.
Tim Duncan is baked. Now, they say simplicity is the ultimate form of sophistication. With Spence, simple. You're going to get a jab. As soon as he closes the distance, you're going to get great body punching. That's Spence.
Yep.
I can close my eyes and tell you how Earl Spence fight is going to go if he's going to win. It's going to be that. He ain't going to dazzle you with great counter punching, boxing off the back foot, slipping and catching you with crazy shit. That's not him.
That's not his game.
But check this out, YSM. When these guys bring up this stuff, it's not in a way that you guys are trying to paint it like, oh, it's okay. You guys know they're saying it in a way to degrade this man. It's me, call a spade a spade.
Yo, I feel what you're saying, but at the same time, y'all kind of uplift Bull like he's special. He's not special.
He is special, and I disagree with that. See, that's what I disagree with. You see what I'm saying? That's the same thing. The same passion you got for that shit is the same passion Spence have, and how we feel disrespected about his skill set.
No, that's.
I'll tell you why.
Hold on.
All I'm saying is and I give up the mic. Don't get mad if you bring up Buzz's resume.
One thing y'all do. One thing, Lenore, I will say, some of the shit you name, I do agree with you. I definitely feel Spence is elite. I definitely like the way he cuts the ring off. He's good at that. But it's just like I'm saying, we not saying the nigga basically like tearing him down. That's just his style, bro. Like YSM say, he's the Tim Duncan of this shit, bro.
He called
He's
it
fundamentally sound.
He called himself the Tim Duncan of boxing.
And I agree.
Oh, he did?
But I'm
he called himself the Tim Duncan of boxing.
Oh, he did. But
That's what I'm. But one thing, Lenore, that's why I'm saying like that ain't shitting on the nigga because we saying he basic. Hell, like you say, basic is simplicity. We know what you gonna do, but you're good at what you doing, and that's what makes you.
Okay, and I'm saying I agree with
but that's how good he is. He's so basic. However, you should know what he's gonna do, but he's still go up there and get the job done.
Exactly.
You know? Yeah. Bushido, real quick, I gotta disagree with YSM a little bit though. The man is not special. He's not basic on the inside at all.
Yo, they're basic. Hey, yo, he's a basic fighter. I don't know. I keep it a thing. You got.
All I'm saying, but check this out. All I'm saying is,
let him cook.
Okay, my bad.
You got a dude that's dynamic, right? Terrence Crawford is dynamic, but there's holes. Spence is fundamental, but not that many holes. Like you're going to teach your kid if you start in the beginning, you're going to teach them how to fight like Earl Spence. You're not going to teach them like Crawford. Terrence Crawford does a bunch of shit the wrong way that could cost him, but he got so much ability that it doesn't. So we got the perfect clash of styles. Fundamental boxing versus the hybrid street fighter with skills.
That's basic. And this is what I'm saying. Like I say, I agree with that. That's basically how that nigga fight. You see a street nigga, he got his style, but he got skills with it, and like his punching power and speed makes up for those holes. But there is holes, like you say.
But there's holes. But let me, and this is why I've always.
Hey, hold up, real quick. Let me read the super chat. Salute to my boy Freddie G for the super chat. He said, "How you gonna say he's your pound for pound number one, and then say Bud don't have the resume to be number one? You can't make this shit up." Wow.
Can I explain?
Go ahead.
Yo, I got a question for everybody.
Wait. Let him answer that real quick.
Yo, could
Okay.
Oh, go ahead.
The reason why I have Bud number one pound for pound, I didn't have him pound for pound until recently, until Canelo lost, right? So I moved him up. But the reason why I got Crawford there pound for pound, because I think 3 division champion and undisputed champion, and he does pass the eye test, you know. So I have to put him up there. You know what I'm saying? I gotta, even though he does some shit I don't like, I gotta put him up there and call it spade a spade, man. So I think his accomplishments speak for itself that he deserves number one pound for pound, because nobody else in boxing is doing that right now because Canelo lost. So who else are we gonna have? Lomachenko ain't up there no more. So who else are we gonna put? The only other person we can maybe debate is Inoue or Usyk. But I mean, to me, I just like Crawford, man. So I have him number one pound for pound.
Well, there you go, Freddie. He answered your question.
Yo, I got a question for everybody though.
All right, go ahead, bro.
Could Errol Spence fight like Terrence Crawford?
No.
But could Terrence Crawford fight like Errol Spence if he wanted to?
Yes.
He has.
The
But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, though. And the reason why is because Crawford's so athletic. But let me.
No, that's not the only reason, though, Lenore.
That's what I think.
That's not the only reason, though.
But I'm gonna tell you, I think that is. But let me explain why. I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. I do think part of Crawford's dominance is because he's so athletic. So I think when his speed and reflexes start to go, I do think that you are gonna see a big drop off with him very quickly because of just his athleticism and the way he sets traps with his feet. I think, we all know when you start to age, one of the first things that go is your legs. So I do think you're going to see a noticeable drop-off. I'm not sure when, but I think one night, who knows when, I think you're going to start to see a big drop-off because he relies a lot on speed, reflexes, and his legs, bro. And that's what I've always kind of said, so I don't know how much longer he has.
I think he's getting close to retirement anyway, so.
Yeah, that's what I think. I think he's going to retire before that happens, bro. Bud ain't going to be one of those guys who's going to stick around. He's going to pull out like Ward did.
But we going to see.
I got a question for y'all. If he takes out Spence twice and just so happens to go up and takes out Charlo, Where do you rank him all time?
He got to be at least top 10 at least.
You got top 10, bro.
Yo,
I mean,
you know how hard it is to crack that top 10? It's some wolves.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Why I said like I can't say top 5, but at least top 10, top 15.
At least top 10. We're going to have to really debate it and really look at it and analyze it.
Yeah,
and do all that.
Wait, y'all mean top 10 of the modern era? You want to separate it like that?
Or
you would have to.
Like from the 80s on up, or
from like 70 or 65? Because you can't compare him to dudes like Ray Robinson.
You
got that far back.
YSM, you got to separate the time, like, you know what I'm saying, the birth of the tweener weights, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You know, the birth of the 140s, the 154s. You know what I mean? So, like, to be a 3 division undisputed back in the day, you'd have had to went, if it was Crawford, he'd have to went from 135 to 147 to 160.
Yeah.
So that's a lot different. You know what
I mean? Didn't Henry Armstrong do that shit?
Yeah.
God.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't, man.
That's tough rough, now. Bro. Yeah, that's tough, man. That's something you got to really look at. But in a modern era of boxing, that's unheard of. Three division undisputed champion in men's boxing.
Yeah, that is a tough feat.
Y'all talking like that over here, just looking around, smacking my teeth.
Wow.
That's not gonna happen.
That's not gonna happen.
He can't get through Spence, so that's not about to happen. So
this is a hypothetical.
Hey, I got a question. I got a question for y'all. So, like, I'm saying, like, prime Spence. What if he got those 2 belts, moved up, and went to junior middleweight? How do y'all think he would have fared in his prime, pre-accident?
Who, Spence?
Yeah,
that's something I would have liked to see.
I always think of that shit, bro. Always. Like,
why do you say pre-accident like there's such a big drop off or something?
I'm talking about like younger Spence, like when he was younger, like 27, 26. Okay. Okay. That part.
You think he's still in his prime?
Yes.
I mean, it could be.
Because one thing we gotta admit, if you just look at performances, you know, he has been inactive, so of course that's going to hurt it. So he hasn't really had a straight back-to-back full training camp and fights in a considerable amount of time straight back-to-back. And then also we got to admit that I think, you know, it's kind of funny about Spence. Even though I do think he has a great resume, I think that he's not like really experienced when it comes to, like, I don't know how you explain this, but like when you think like these last like 5 years, right? When he became champion, and if y'all understand what I'm saying, just say it. But like, he only really fought like Sean Porter, you know, in their prime, Ugas and Danny. So it's almost like, to me,
wait, how long is
still learning on the job almost? If that makes sense. Like, I don't know if you y'all get what I'm saying, because it's been because of COVID and the layoffs and stuff.
Hey, Lenore, how long is Ugas?
Yeah, I missed the point.
I'm saying we haven't seen as much as we could have saw. You know,
okay. Yeah, I got you.
Other fighters, you know, that was still there.
Lenore, answer my question. How old is Ugas, though? I need to know that. Ugas is 34, 35?
Something like that.
He's 35.
Oh, that nigga might be older than that.
No, he's 34, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, so you saying the Ugas win isn't a prime fighter?
No,
hey, Ugas if you're 34, 35 years old, you're not your prime.
I'm saying that once Spence fights Crawford next and beat him, I'm upset because we still didn't get some of the fights at welterweight we could have saw, like Manny Pacquiao and Keith.
You're saying Spence's career could have been greater?
It could have been at welterweight. At welterweight, he could have had like more fight, at least with Keith Thurman and Manny Pacquiao. Is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Hold on. Salute to Freddie G for the super set. He said, and dudes like Ray Robinson fought Hall of Famers back to back, different weight classes within a week of each other, different eras, top 10 of this era for sure. Yeah, man, right. You're right. Since you break that down too, you're right. They fought the following month, 15 rounds, grueling fight. They fight in the next week. They fight in the next month. They fight 3 weeks later. Shit like that, bro. It's totally different.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If they gave me like a ultimatum, they're like, either Spence fights Bud next, or Spence signs a 2-fight deal with Keith and Bud. I'm thinking Keith and Bud because I want to still see him fight Keith. I think that's still unfinished business. So I'll take that over this one fight deal.
Fuck that. I
Yeah,
don't know.
No,
I
I'm
ain't
talking about
taking
if it's a guaranteed 2-fight deal and you got Keith and then Crawford, you wouldn't take that?
Bro, it ain't no guarantees in life, fam. I mean, he could have
Sure
another accident, bro. No, we want this Spence Crawford fight, bro.
Real shit.
I want to see him fight Keith at
I actually
154.
wanted to see. I thought that I was going to get Terrence Crawford versus Keith in the summertime as a leader. I thought that would have been great.
It would have
still
been.
don't sit right. It still don't sit right with me.
Hey, don't. I want to get Keith, man.
Earl Spence are looked at as the number 1 and number 2 welterweights, but ain't none of them beat Keith. And I
Yeah.
feel like that's something that they got to do.
Yeah.
I need to fight everybody from the earth.
Yo, now I wouldn't be mad
if
at
you
the
had,
winner
if you
get
had
Keith
Marvin,
or
if you
gotta
had
fight
Marvin
Keith.
Hagler and
Shit.
Sugar Ray Leonard as a top 2, you still had Tommy Hearns right behind him. I feel like Keith Thurman for Tommy Hearns, man. Like he's still out there. Like I still want to see that.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, YSF. I was cooking Keith, bro. This is like what 3 or 4 years ago. Hold on, let me see how I get the sound.
To-do list. To be honest, it's not on my immediate to-do list. My immediate to-do list
That's what he said.
is
It's
to
not on
get
his
back.
to-do list. Oh my goodness.
Hey yo, but ain't that how Earl Spence did
Yeah, man.
undisputed
Yeah.
140-pound champion?
To-do list.
Earl Spence was a prospect. Like
Yeah.
he wanted to fight with a champion when he was a prospect and got mad that the champion didn't give him a fight. But meanwhile, the undisputed dude at 140, oh no, man. Oh man, he gotta get a belt, man. Really? I never ever heard somebody tell Andre Ward he had to get a belt.
Man.
It's
Yeah,
Andre Ward.
that's all I be saying, bro. You ain't never heard none of them niggas say that shit. I only heard Roy Jones bring up split talks in public when it was Bernard Hopkins.
Yeah.
But other than that, I never heard that shit, bro. That's what's so absurd to me.
When the man is moving up, when the man of the lower division is moving up, if you the man of your division, you should want the smoke. I know the business. I'm just talking about just strictly boxing. If Floyd or Manny Pacquiao is moving up, you want the smoke. If Ray Leonard and Tommy Hearns is moving up, you want the smoke.
Yeah. Hey,
And check
YSM,
this out.
I got a question for you, bro.
Check this out.
Hey, hold on real quick. Yo, so my thing was kind of the easy route shit, right? Now, half the people say easy route meant Sean Porter's easier than Bud, but the other half was saying easier route because it's easier to do business with, his own quote unquote side of the street, right?
Yeah.
But so my question is, since you know the business, is how hard is it for a fighter on the fighter to make a fight? Like, isn't it the managers and the fucking promoters negotiating?
Yes.
Like, ain't you just sitting back chilling and training and
Yes.
shit? So
Yes.
so how is that the easy route on that side?
All right, so let me give it to you. They both took the easy route. Let me explain to you why. Terrence Crawford he was the undisputed champion.
Oh
so
yeah, I know the story.
Yeah, so if he really wanted Earl Spence, he could afford it. No, he took the easy route in Jeff Horn because it's business. Just like Sean Porter was an easier fight, and it's easier to make fights over at PBC. But that's not the fighter per se, like you said. That's Al, that's Bob, that's Bomac, that's whoever the manager is. Like, no, we gonna do this right now.
Right.
Why, Sam, you speaking too much facts right now. You can't say that in this community. You can't say that, man.
What?
You're too much facts right now. Why, Sam? Because I try to say the same thing, and I get castigated. You can't say what you just said right now. It's forbidden. People
What's
don't
going on
understand
with
that.
Mac?
Right. I ain't heard nobody boo him and nothing. What is he talking about,
Lil B Mac.
What's going on?
I ain't hear no boos or nothing.
They're all like 30. They're all your guys' size. I was gonna have them out though.
Mac Mob.
Hey, why we don't got a Sugar Ray Robinson biopic, man? Why we don't got that, man?
You're
That's
right.
a good question.
There's
I
plenty
did this
of
question
young black
17.
actors that can rock that perm, man. Like the young boy from
Facts. Come on, man. We need a Ray Robinson movie, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. He had a well, from what I read about him, it was interesting outside the ring.
Yeah, that's
They
what I
might
heard
have to
too.
show some violence.
Yeah, I know, right?
Some domestic violence. But it was
Since
it was
tomorrow?
different back then. So
Yo, why do y'all think that some people on this panel think that Spence can draw Crawford into a firefight? That's what I want to know.
That's woo wee. There's so many.
Go ahead.
reasons.
Let's see. Let's ask the panel, man. Go ahead.
So there's a whole bunch of reasons. Okay, I can give you like 3 of them right now. First reason is Crawford. Crawford likes to trade, right? And we all know that's a weakness of Crawford. So if we know he likes to fight back and bite down his mouthpiece. So that's one reason. Number 2, I think Earl Spence's ability to cut off the ring. I don't think that Crawford's feet is good enough to keep Earl Spence off of him, just because Earl Spence is one of the best guys at cutting off the ring. So even if Crawford tried to move, I don't think he can really do that. And I think his style has changed ever since 140. He's been knocking dudes out. He hasn't really been moving like that. And number 3, I think that if Crawford does start to move, if Spence starts throwing body shots, that can disrupt the rhythm, that can bring Crawford's hands down, and that can stop him in his tracks. So those are the 3 reasons why I think it's going to become an inside fight, and then favor Spence.
I mean,
that's a legit breakdown.
We going around, not really, but we going around.
I want to hear everybody. Then I'm gonna get my 2 cents.
All right, go ahead.
Boxing Jam gonna disagree with me no matter what. But go ahead.
Oh no, I'm just gonna destroy your argument. That's all. Just with boxing shit. That's it. Can I? Oh, you want me to go?
Yeah.
Oh well. I mean, first of all, how's he gonna throw body shots if Crawford is moving, fam? Doesn't that mean he's gonna have to throw body shots from the outside? You ever seen that?
In response to what you just said, when you say Crawford's moving, Crawford is no Pernell Whitaker in there when it comes to movement. I've said this before. Crawford can move, sure, but he's not dancing around the ring like a Caleb Plant. Like his is different.
That doesn't even matter.
What makes Crawford so good is his ability to set traps, his ability of distance management, IQ, his ability to switch stances. That's what makes him good, but he's not dancing across the ring.
Good point. He sets trap. He moves just enough to set a trap.
Yes,
so if you throw a body shot at him from the outside,
is he doing that? Is he dancing across the ring, boxing?
That's not even what he has to do. But if he's moving,
he can't do it. That's what I'm saying. He never showed the ability to do that. The most I've ever seen him do that was against Victor Pozo.
You made a straw man and you're arguing against it. Look.
You asking my question.
No, listen, fam. When you say movement, don't you mean any type of movement, like just off, moving backwards off the back foot? He was doing that against Porter, fam.
I'm not saying
he would move just enough.
That's where you got me wrong. I'm not saying any type of movement. I'm saying the movement you guys have to talk about. I'm saying the movement where you're dancing across the ring like Muhammad Ali. That's the type of movement I'm talking about.
Okay.
Not doing that.
Okay. You said he was going to catch him with body shots when he does a lot of moving. Did you not say that?
No, I said when he moves, yes. But I'm saying what I'm trying to do with you, boxing gyms. I'm trying to break it down to you. So we're not talking about the same type of movement here. I'm not talking about the counter punching ability when he sets traps with his feet, stepping backwards. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about what most people think Crawford's a mover and a shaker like Muhammad Ali, and he's not. He doesn't do that. Not saying he doesn't have the ability.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that, bro. But I'm just arguing against your point that you said he would move and Spence would hit him with body shots.
Yes.
Right. So from the outside, if you try to hit somebody with a body shot, you're gonna get countered by a counter puncher.
That's possible.
Your body shots from the outside don't really work. You understand? It's too much distance. And you're gonna end up having to reach and lunge for a body shot.
Let me ask you a question. When Earl Spence was up on Ugas, he was close. He wasn't throwing it off far.
Ugas wasn't moving.
Yeah.
But Spence did reach though and got countered.
Yeah, and he got I got a whole video about him reaching. So
and I'm saying I'm not disagreeing with you, boxing gyms. Like I can see what you're saying, him getting countered just because he's open up to the body, he's opening himself open. I agree with that, but I'm saying it's also possible if Earl Spence is able to close the distance enough that he can sneak those body shots in there and get up close like he does. That's all I'm saying. It's possible for that too.
It is possible, Lenore. It is. It's very possible.
And hold on. And I'm saying it is very possible. I think.
But hold on. Let me say something real quick.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Throw the mic back to you. Yeah, if he could get close on Crawford, maybe pin Crawford up to the ropes, maybe. The thing of it is, I feel on this, it's gonna be about the potential battle. If Bud can tie Spence up and kind of manhandle Spence, I don't know, bro. At that point, I don't know. But
If you can
Spence
manhandle him back, I don't think he can.
Hold on. And if Spence can push him back, like we ain't never seen Bud get pushed back before, that's in the possibility. But the thing like boxing Jim say is that what's so great about Crawford is not just his athleticism, it's his deceptiveness. You think you close, he take a half step to the side or or back, and he catch you with something. It could be night.
Ugas versus Spence, first round. Check
And
it
let
out, bro.
me ask you
night.
this. And what I'm saying is, do you see like there's no possible way Spence can open up on Crawford on the inside? And you're saying you think there's no possible way, like you just don't see it.
Bro, I know you're not asking me.
No, I'm not asking you about the gym. I'm asking other dudes.
Hey, check it out, LT. Spence ain't about to take no unnecessary risk against Crawford like that, bro.
And that's what makes Spence so great, is because he's disciplined.
Well, in the Ugas fight, he missed pretty big a few times in the Ugas fight, bro.
And I'll give you that.
If he did that against Crawford, he would have got punished for it, bro.
And I agree with you.
Bushido a few times is an understatement, bro.
Even though
I was being nice.
Pull up the vid if you want, bro.
Even though like he did a good job stopping Ugas, nobody's done that before and all that. At the end of the day, I give him like an A- because that's the most defensively irresponsible I've ever seen him. Because usually with Spence, he's like a soldier and he doesn't make too many mistakes. He doesn't over lunge in. That should have get you caught with Crawford. He can't do that, and I know that. But I also feel like there was some factors into that. Like he said, I'm trying to get the knockout, so he took some unnecessary punishment and overhands that he did not have to take because he wanted to get the knockout and stuff, and he hasn't been there in 17 months. So there's some stuff he needs to clean up. I'm going to admit that.
So that's why I asked you. Did Ugas give him enough?
Yeah, but see, here's the thing, though. There's always an excuse. It's like, oh, how come Ugas wasn't fighting back? Bro, he could not fight back when you have somebody going to your body like that. When somebody goes to your body like that and they destroy your ribs, it takes away your legs because you're in excruciating pain. So
bro, he stopped on his own, bro. Look, I'd have had this debate on my channel, fam. Right. So you saying a man can't take a single step back?
Right.
No, not with that type of assault.
That don't even make sense.
Bro, come on.
It don't even make boxing sense, bro.
That's that, and like I say, boxing gyms. I think if they do get into a battle like that, it's not gonna be for long because Crawford gonna move out. He gonna pivot, just like Sean Porter was doing. Sean Porter didn't stay in the pocket too long. He pivoted out. He made it a rough fight, and that's the time that I was expecting Spence to do something different, and he never did. So, that goes back to our point of him being a fundamentally sound fighter. He can't do it that he gets out of an uncomfortable situation. He didn't fight Porter because he wanted to. He had to do that shit, bro. And that's just facts. So what Bud pushed him back, and Bud like gets on the inside, even though that's really not his game, he could do it. So what if that happens? Like, what we gonna see on that, Lenore? Your honest answer. That's the thing.
Because I've seen everything Crawford could do in the ring. Can he really do it? Like you said, I agree with you.
Bro, we didn't see Crawford fight the same way
fight like that.
Bro.
Man. One thing benefits to Spence with that fight is he's an inside fighter, so he can oblige you with that. But what happens when somebody is pushing you back? How good are you really? You know what I'm saying? We kind of saw a little bit of it against Mikey. We kind of saw a little bit of it against Mark Peterson. We kind of saw a little bit of it. But when you get into that boxing ring and somebody takes away some tools and you got to go to plan B, can you do it? I've only seen a little bit of it. But we'll see.
You only seen a little bit of plan B from who?
From Earl Spence.
Okay. I got you.
This is my take on it. It's like, why do people ignore Crawford jab like he don't got the reach advantage in this?
He has a good jab, but
Spence don't even move his head. You know what I'm saying? So how you gonna get past Crawford jab? How? He gonna get jab after jab.
Damn.
Who that was? Hey, you know what? He gonna get on the inside to land them body shots when he not gonna be able to get past Crawford jab.
Bro, hey, it's funny how people they bring up the Brook fight as if Brook is a southpaw fighter for some reason. But look, bro, why does nobody bring up Brook versus Spence, fam? Y'all remember the first 5 rounds in that jab?
And I just love when y'all bring that up because we know what type of shape Brook was in when he fought when he fought Crawford, bro. That was the worst.
No,
that was the
nah.
worst.
He said he was in the best shape of his life, bro.
Yeah, he did.
He said he was in the best shape of his life.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Because we can easily say
fighters say a lot of things that's not true.
Came off 8
Fighters
month
say a lot
high
of things that's not true. So let's stop.
Right, but so what you're saying is true, but not the fighter.
Okay, how many times have you heard a fighter say, "I'm gonna knock him out," and doesn't get the knockout?
Oh my, come on, bro.
All the time.
So I don't think they can predict the future.
You know it's true.
but I think they know their bodies.
Who has the better educated jab? Spence or Crawford? Who has more diversity with their jab? Spence or Crawford?
I'm gonna say diverse Crawford, educated Spence, because he throw that shit just all the time.
I mean, that's consistency. That's not education. When I say
you're
education, I'm talking about his ability to utilize his jabs in different ways.
You're talking about a volume jab versus versatility.
Exactly.
I mean, bro, ain't nothing educated about a volume jab, bro. I'm sorry. It's fundamentally sound.
That's what I was getting to. That's what I'm saying. Like, all right,
I'll be right back. Y'all go ahead and cook.
All right. Nah, yeah, that's what I'm like. I ain't catch the question. So okay, cool. Yeah. I'm gonna say Bud has got the dynamic jab.
Because we only see Spence, he only shoot it to the face and to the body. He up and down. Like Floyd Mayweather, you say, he just up and down. It's nothing tricky about his jab. Nothing.
Now, Ugas had a more educated jab than Spence, bro. That's why he won the jab battle.
I'm trying to figure out what Spence is gonna bring to the table that's gonna trick Crawford.
He don't trick him, bro.
Yeah. Like,
look, Spence can win the fight by using the jab to close distance and being on the inside. Fam. Closing distance, getting on the inside. Whether he traps Crawford on the ropes, he's definitely got to stay mid-range though, where he's going to be in a little bit more danger. But he's definitely got to stay mid-range and trap Crawford on the ropes. Because if he's not mid-range, he goes to the inside. Crawford's just going to grab him, or he's going to smother, clinch, and turn every time. So he can win the fight like that, bro. Spence's thing is volume, bro. If Spence can throw his volume, he can win the fight.
What's the odds of that happening though?
on me? what do I think?
Yeah, exactly.
70-30. Crawford.
I agree with you. I mean, because I'm looking at it from a former boxer perspective. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm analyzing this shit. And it's like me looking at Spence, I don't see anything tricky. You know, I'm like, yo, he got good fundamentals. He got good technique. You know what I'm saying? But as far as like something that'll make somebody just be like, damn, I wouldn't expect that. I ain't see that coming. I don't see that shit in him.
Yeah. I mean, like I say, I got Crawford by a ninth round knockout. Like I said, I feel Spence gonna have some success in the early rounds, but I just feel like after maybe like the third round, he gonna figure out that that's what he want to do, and he just gonna walk into something. He gonna catch him with body shots. I think this fight he'll go to the body a lot more. He gonna catch him with something that he might have caught Kell Brook with.
Hey, bro, I'm telling you, I disagree with y'all about the basic shit on the inside though. The inside, fam, is guard manipulation. It's head control. It's hand controls. It's hot pivots. Like, bro, Spence nice on the inside. I don't know why y'all don't see that.
I mean, I see his moves on the inside when, you know what I'm saying, how he used the shoulder bump to push people back, to open them up for the left hook. You know, I analyze stuff like that. I ain't say he was weak on the inside, but I just don't see him getting on the inside against Bud. I don't see Bud being that stupid.
But right, that's the reason I picked Bud.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with you.
Right.
I'm just trying to figure out like what is it that that's why I asked Lennar, like what is it that you see? Because I'm really curious, like what is it that you see that makes you think that he got something that Bud hasn't seen before? What is it?
It's like being it's just kind of try to explain to a if you're a bee, you try to explain to a fly why honey's better than shit. You know, it's hard to explain to you guys because you guys just don't see it when I say it. So what I'm trying to tell y'all, man, is it's not that difficult to get in the inside when you're Spencer's level on Crawford, right? Like I'm just listen. Every person, and I'm gonna say this too, that nobody talks about. People talk about the size advantage of Spence, fine, but nobody talks about the reach of Crawford. even with Sean Porter, bro, he fought. And part of the reason why Sean Porter wasn't even able to get in the inside because he had a significant reach disadvantage. But he's not going to have that with Spence. That's what I'm saying. That's another reason why. But nobody talks about that, though. I talked about when he fought Gamboa, when he fought all these other fighters, with him having significant reach advantage, not all of them, I'm not saying all, but when he fought some of these fighters having a significant reach advantage, that played a factor. And we saw what happened when he fought Jose Benavidez, who took him 12 rounds with one leg. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful. He still got him up out of there, but he had his struggles. And he fought, and I think Jose Benavidez got like a 71-inch reach, and he was giving Crawford a lot of problems. So that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that he's also going to face a fighter who has a lot more reach than what he's used to facing.
Yeah. Okay, Lenard, real quick. Hold on, real quick. Qualify the reach advantage or not going to have a reach advantage in inside fighting. What do you? I don't. What are you getting at?
I'm saying when he boxed, for example, when Jose Benavidez was boxing from the outside with the distance, using his height and his reach, Crawford had a little bit of problems with that. You know, because that's what took him 12 rounds to stop him, to get him up out of there.
Yeah.
With one leg. And I'm saying when he faces Spence, who has a 72-inch reach, I think this is the longest reach he's ever faced at welterweight. I think I could be incorrect, but I think it was the longest he's ever faced at welterweight. I say that's going to help nullify with the jab. When he's throwing the jab from the outside, like you said, throwing the jab to open up to get into the inside.
Ah, okay. All right. So that's the part. That's the part you didn't say. I got you.
Yeah.
You know what? Look, so Benavidez, the book on Crawford, I mean, if y'all don't know, is the book on Crawford, if y'all didn't know, was fighters that stay patient on the outside, wait for Crawford to initiate offense and close distance, then either hit him while he's closing distance or counterpunch after he punches. It's just not Spence's game. And that's what Benavidez was doing. That's why he was having success.
Yeah. Yep. Just like Mean Machine. He was a counterpuncher.
Same shit.
Just like in
Sean Porter too.
Porter too. But another style of fighting that gives Crawford problems is speed. You look at Gamboa. You look at Jean had his moments. You look at Hank Lindy in the first couple rounds. He's taking Crawford.
Yeah.
And the speed and the counter punching ability. That's what gives him problems when he have to initiate that offense.
Yeah.
But the thing of it is, and that's why I say, like you say, boxing gyms, the inside game of Spence, is prolific. He owns that. I give him that if he's on the inside, but he got to get there first.
Right.
And that's why I say his deceptiveness is just. I think that's what's gonna catch him, and that's what's gonna surprise Spence. Like he actually what I thought. And another thing too is like the ability for Spence to cut off the ring that gives him advantages.
Y'all hit that like button, man. We got 112 people up in here, man. I should have 112 likes, man. Come on, man. Y'all hit that like button for your boy. Yeah, y'all got some good breakdowns, man. That's some good, you know what I'm saying? It's better than hearing dudes talking about the business, man. We talking about the actual fight, the actual breakdown of the fight and how it could possibly play out.
I can't stand the business, bro.
I hear you. I do want to say one thing that I disagree with what Jem said about Spence. That's not Spence's game to be patient on the outside. The only fight I haven't really seen Spence really be patient and make a lot of mistakes on the outside was when he fought Ugas, bro. His last fight. But other than that, that's one thing I give Spence is his ability to stay disciplined and follow a game plan and stay patient and work behind his jab. So I don't see what you're saying.
So what I mean is staying patient is not working behind your jab and letting somebody come in. You understand what I'm saying? Like, so working behind your jab, if you throw a jab out, the jab could get countered. If you throw a jab out, you are initiating offense.
Yep.
So that's not.
You're saying so counter punching. You're saying so Crawford initiating offense and somebody saying patient and counter punching.
That's exactly what I said. Yeah.
Okay.
Look, watch the Benavidez fight again, bro. It was Crawford. It was Crawford initiating offense, trying to close distance on Benavidez because Benavidez was stationary, waiting in the middle of the ring and waiting for him to do it.
Yep. Sure was.
With that fight, though, I always wonder. I wish, and I want y'all to be honest. If Benavidez had both his legs in that fight, do y'all think he would have made the distance and would have put a better fight?
Did you see Benavidez fight before that? or before he got injured?
No, I didn't see that fight. No.
Did you see Benavidez fight
uppercut, bro?
A few months back.
Yeah. Like
right. So did he use a lot of right? Basically, he fights that way.
Right.
Dude,
hey, but check this out. We gonna find out a lot about how good Benavidez really is when he fights Danny Garcia.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't know about that either, though, bro.
Mike,
yeah.
I don't know.
We gonna see. We gonna see who gonna win that fight.
It's a decent fight.
Yeah, but I think it's a decent fight because of where they are in their careers.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think he's hungry for this shit no more. But he a good litmus test.
What if Benavidez whoop his ass? Will that shit about Benavidez have one leg and Crawford ain't fought nobody stop? That's what I want to know.
No,
that's a good question.
It won't. No, it won't, bro. Are you serious?
That's a good question.
People that hate Crawford gonna hate Crawford, fam. I mean, it is what it is. Just like people that hate Spence gonna hate Spence.
Yep.
Can't be biased, man.
Not to jump in, y'all. But why? This question.
Mike quiet as hell.
Yeah,
you gotta turn your mic up, bro.
I thought that was somebody in your background.
I thought that was somebody TV or something.
Can y'all hear me now?
No, go ahead.
It's still the same. Unless is it louder for y'all?
Nah,
it's low. It took me a minute to figure this shit out myself too, though.
Did I save the link on the? Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead. It sounds like you're kind of far away.
I hear echo.
Yeah, might have to log out and jump back.
I'm finna fix it right now. Watch me.
He said, "Danny, wash."
Somebody at the zoo.
Nah, that's my dog playing with goddamn chew toys and shit. My bad.
Yeah, while he get that situated, let me put my take on Crawford and Spence. I was watching Spence and Ugas fight, and the first beginning of that fight, I noticed how Ugas was moving, and he kind of gave almost like the blueprint to to keep Spence at bay or to make him kind of pay. Now he can't do what he was doing to Ugas. He can't reach in. He can't do all that trying to cut off the ring because he gonna have a long night. Because Spence stamina, man, is probably A+. You know, you look at that boy. He live life right. He don't drink. He don't smoke. He rarely much party. The only thing he do is just work out. You know what I'm saying? If Spence come in there doing that jabbing all night, he ain't gonna do nothing but switch to southpaw to nullify that jab, and he gonna start hitting them with that lead straight left. And if he hit him and he hurt him, you know what happened after that. Crawford, one of the best finishers in the game.
Hey, bro, not to digress off that, but Bomac said they got a contract.
Wait, hold up. Y'all hear me?
What?
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay.
They got a contract?
It says here, Bomac confirmed they got a contract from EJ, bro.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, hold on. Hey, no. I'm about to say my 2 cents. You got a contract? Oh, I thought Spence was scared. I thought he knew marked out smoke. People went up there and said, I thought you was scared. You marked out smoke.
Before y'all go off, let me see the source, bro.
Hey. Yeah, see the source.
And hopefully that shit was.
I'm weird like a kid right there.
I got a question for you, man. Took them long enough. This is a pro bud channel, man. Why do you keep coming over here, bro? That's what I want to know.
Right. You know what? Hey, I'm gonna answer your question. You know why I love to come on these pro buds Crawford channels? Because I love to see the reaction and the look on your faces when you got somebody sitting on your whole narrative. That's what makes me go.
But make sure you come to this motherfucker. Make sure you come to this motherfucker when Buzz stops the shit out that boy too, though. Just make sure you do that, though.
You ain't gonna do it. I ain't worried about it. I got money on it. I ain't worried about it. I'm not worried about it.
You is.
If I was worried about it, I wouldn't be coming to all these channels and voicing my opinion.
Hey, you ain't.
I'm not worried
Hey,
about
some
it.
people like pain. You motherfucker, you don't like to get beat up. You like to get beat down.
Hey man, I love it. I love coming on the channel to put on your parade.
But all bullshit aside though, bro. As y'all was talking, I heard some of the technical breakdown, bro, and as far as the way that Bud is going to fight, or the things that Errol needs to do to gain an advantage,
you went
out, bro.
Damn.
Yo, Bushido.
It's about to get good.
Man, find out if that nigga ain't finding on one of them clickbait ass channels, man. Cause we definitely.
That Bomac thing. Let me see.
Spam.
Before I get excited and then get pissed that this shit ain't true.
Yeah, hold on. Let me see if I can find it.
I believe what everybody be saying.
I wonder where I would find that right now, though. Is it on Twitter or something?
No, ask that fella who that fella was.
Hey, cool fella. Where did you see that at?
Yeah, you would see that on all them channels, bro. Right. That would be big news.
Definitely.
In this community.
Over the Bud, bro. Bomac only confirmed that contract was sent.
Go to Bud channel. Go to Bud channel. Do Bomac got a channel?
Nah.
And Bud ain't gonna put his business on there like that unless it's officially announced.
Yeah.
Only one
on Crawford or Bomac Twitter.
Team Crawford is Bernie, who only one got a channel.
Yeah, he might be capping though. Who knows? But
yeah, shit.
We gotta wait and see. I guess.
Was the source again?
I don't know. Hey, what's the source, man?
That damn near too good to be true right now, boy.
Yeah,
we gonna get it though, bro. We gonna get it. It's coming, cause ain't no way, bro. Bud want that motherfucking 2 division undisputed more than anything, bro. That's all that's all on his mind, bro. I know the money and shit is one thing, but he gonna do what he got to do for that 2 division back to back undisputed.
He gonna get it, bro.
I just want to fight, bro.
Hey, I think it's cap, man. I think dude capping.
I'm putting money on it. Shit, I gotta ride that horse. Crawford been making me money all this time. I know Spence been making money too, but Crawford just give me, he just showed me so much, man, that I think Spence is gonna have a problem with.
Yeah. Spence is good though. Don't get it twisted, but he doesn't have what it's gonna take.
He don't counterpunch. If he don't counterpunch,
he don't counterpunch. He don't counterpunch. He don't feint. He don't move his goddamn head. That's 3 things that he don't do.
Hold on.
And you can't. What Spence does is he keeps coming. He's giving you the same looks as he's coming to you every time. You can't show Bud the same thing 3 or 4 times. You can't do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No. And like Jamil Howard said, he said something good earlier. You said, I never seen Crawford fight the same fight twice. I fight the same way twice.
That's fine.
I never seen it either. He's doing different shit in there, man, every fight. You don't know what that dude will do.
You know what? You know what else? Hey, I just thought about it. Somebody earlier was saying that Earl Spence, you already know what Earl Spence is going to do. You know how he's coming. The thing about Bud is when you watch a Bud fight, you don't know what his plan A was or his plan B. You don't know. You know what I mean? You don't know what he came in.
I don't mean to cut you off, bro. Are you showbiz? Is this showbiz?
No, hell no. No, bro. No, hell no.
Right, go ahead, bro. My bad. Go ahead.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying with Bud, you never, like some dudes, you could say, oh man, his game plan is to do this or to do that. With Bud, you can't just say that after the fight's over. You're like, oh yeah, I saw that he wanted to do this. No, he didn't want to do anything. He's gonna do he's gonna take what you give him.
He gonna set you up. He gonna take about 5 or 6 rounds. He gonna download all that information, and once he download it, he gonna start putting it to work. And now it might take him about 8 rounds with Spence, I think, to kind of just start setting the pace.
That's what
8 rounds. Shit, you better be winning some of them rounds.
Yeah, man. That's gonna be tough to deal with Crawford.
Maybe 4 or 5.
Hey, don't you know in that Benavidez fight, I don't think Crawford threw that hook all fight.
That uppercut.
That uppercut. Yeah, that uppercut.
No,
he
didn't.
He didn't
do it all fight.
Yeah, but he made the adjustment in the 3rd round though, so.
Yeah, he did.
The adjustment was just actually doing what Spence does. That's why I said he has done what Spence does earlier. All he did was use the jab to get that guard up and come in and attack the body.
Oh, he was eating that body up, boy. He was. I ain't never seen Bud go to the body like that. Besides a Dongo, but man, the way he
and Dongo, he was counterpunching. Here, he was initiating offense. I'm telling you, it'd be a double jab, get that high guard up, then he'd step in and throw them hooks to the body.
Yeah, that footwork, boy. That footwork.
That shit happening. It started happening in the third round. After Benavidez had two very good rounds, like we was talking about earlier, waiting on Bud to initiate offense.
Yeah, he sure had that jab working, man. That jab was looking superb. I think he was throwing like 4 or 5 punch combinations at one point in time.
Who?
Bud.
Oh yeah. Oh, in that fight, yeah. That's what I'm saying. He was doing what Spence does. Come on the inside. Throw them combinations. Slide out.
Mm-hmm. So what he was doing?
Basically, Spence's biggest thing going to this fight is him implementing his game plan on Crawford.
That's it.
He's gonna have to do what he do and do how he do it the best he's ever done it.
Yep.
Hey fellas. The question is, have y'all ever seen Spence get frustrated in the ring?
Not really. He's not stoic, bro.
Put a pin in that. That's one of the exact reasons why I favor him to win this fight, because how disciplined he is. Very stoic. I've never seen him get bad. I've not seen it. You got that Floyd Mayweather-esque in that ring. Cool, calm, and composed the whole way through.
He turned. So look, in the Brook fight, I'm not gonna say he got frustrated, but he definitely felt like he had to just turn up. You know what I mean? Because it was very, very competitive. Mm-hmm. A lot of people would say he was losing the first 5 rounds, but then after that, you know what I'm saying? Spence definitely turned that. He started doing what he does with more intensity. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And he broke Brook down.
I wouldn't say frustrated, more of uncomfortable.
I've seen him uncomfortable, I ain't seen him frustrated. I don't know if
I seen him a little bit uncomfortable. A little bit.
In that Porter and Brook fight, he was uncomfortable.
So that mouthpiece back to back, him dropping that mouthpiece out of his mouth back to back and losing focus. Yeah, I know he ain't gonna do that against Crawford, but I'm just saying when Ugas rocked him, when he caught him with that 1-2, and Spence had to shake it off a little bit, that can't happen in this Crawford fight. And I know that you said that you never seen him frustrated, but I feel like if he get frustrated and allow himself to drop his guard or to look at the ref or anything like that, I think it opened up the door for Crawford.
But I don't know if that's frustration. That was like a mental lapse.
No. Hold on,
2 fights in a row. He's done that shit.
Yeah, 2 fights in a row.
That was you crediting that to a mental lapse when actually what it was he got caught both of those times. That's how the mouthpiece came out. He got caught with some shit. Ugas caught him and knocked that mouthpiece off. He didn't just open his mouth and drop it.
What he's saying? No, but when it
I'm telling you what I'm saying. I'm telling you what I'm saying. He got caught.
When the mouthpiece came down, he got confused.
No.
When the mouthpiece came down,
the mouthpiece got knocked out. Don't say it came down. And when the shit got knocked out.
When the mouthpiece, however you want to say it, when the mouthpiece came down,
I'm telling you, I'm not saying how I want to say it.
How it got where they got? Okay, I'm going with what you're saying, bro. When the mouthpiece got knocked out of his mouth.
Yeah, exactly.
Mouthpiece should have been looking.
That shit all fucked up. Bro, we can't hear nothing you saying, bro.
He ain't saying nothing, no way.
You can't hear me?
Look, no, so your point is
can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we get it.
Okay, what I said, what I was saying is when a mouthpiece got knocked out of his mouth, I agree with that. He looked down and had a mental lapse when he wasn't supposed to be doing that, looking at the mouthpiece. That's what we're saying. That wasn't frustration. Then making a dumbass mistake.
So no, I said it was a mental lapse. I think Fam is saying that he was hurt. That's why he did it.
Oh yeah, he was hurt when he got hit. Yeah. The second time, not with the Danny Garcia one. Yeah, no. But with the
I think we gonna see the best Spence.
No. Hold on. He's saying he was hurt. That's why the mouthpiece came out. Like he got the mouthpiece knocked out of him, and that hurt him, and it made him have like whatever.
No, I don't agree with that. No.
It looked like that's what happened.
That's what fam is saying. I'm saying it's just. I'm saying it's just a mental lapse. I don't know if he was hurt, but go ahead, fam. I'm sorry for cutting you off.
Yo, what you mean by mental lapse, though?
I mean, like, bro, he had a moment of some sort of confusion. Like it wasn't like what's the word for it?
Like he was shocked or something.
He wasn't clear. He wasn't. He wasn't.
Wasn't on this shit.
He wasn't on this shit. Pretty much. I can't even think of the correct term for it. But yeah, the fam was like his mind went out a boxing ring. Live fight. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I can see that.
What?
That shit happened.
Yeah, it happens. But back to back, and you in a fight of this magnitude, I think you got to be on your toes at all times. You know, like I said, I never seen Spence frustrated, but I feel like with him not being able to touch Crawford with that jab like he want to, I think that it's gonna be a moment in that fight where he gonna get frustrated and he gonna start doing some uncharacteristic things. And if he does that, my point was, if he do get frustrated, Crawford is gonna capitalize on it, because you know how Crawford like to taunt his players. I mean, his opponents when he fighting them. You know, he like to get in that mind, and if Spence allow him to get in that mind, it's gonna be a long night. So
Crawford gonna get in that mind.
But let me ask you a question, bro. Who's more likely to get frustrated, Spence or Crawford in that ring?
The IQ of Crawford was different. My bad, Lenore. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was asking the brother who just spoke. In your honest opinion, who do you think is more likely to get frustrated in that ring, Spence or Crawford?
And
hit that like button.
I said Spence. And y'all hit that like. Y'all hit that like button. I said
hit that like button. Yeah,
I said Spence because this is the reason why I said Spence, because I told you that jab, he liked to live behind that jab, and Crawford. He knows how to. I think he done seen that style before, but not with as much pressure and the caliber of Spence. But I think he done seen that style before, and I think once he nullified that jab, I think Spence gonna be making it, trying to catch up so he can get to that body. And if he ain't gonna be able to get to that body, Crawford gonna make him pay. And that's the reason why I say he gonna get frustrated, is because he ain't gonna be able to touch Crawford with the jab like he want to.
Lenore, real quick, Lenore. Let me. I'm gonna say something on your behalf. So I think the jab is actually an X factor in the fight.
Yeah.
How Crawford deals with Spence's volume jab as a southpaw is kind of an unknown, because he's never dealt with a volume jab from a southpaw before, as we've seen in the professional ranks.
Right.
So if he could deal with the jab, if he can counter the jab, if he could frustrate Spence to the point where he stops throwing the jab, okay, cool, that's good on Crawford. But what if he can't?
I know.
And let me say one thing.
Hold on, Lenore. One thing.
Can I say one thing? I'll give it to you.
Hold on.
No. I cut off Lenore. Let him go.
I got one question you can cook. So, Boxing Gym, what you think the preferred stance for Crawford should be?
I don't believe in doing something different than what you've always done. He's always fought a southpaw as a southpaw.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
And so the other brothers who spoke, right? You say like it's a foregone conclusion, like that Crawford's gonna be able to take away his jab. Dude, he's facing a natural southpaw. So I don't think Crawford's gonna be better in the southpaw sense than the natural southpaw is. I wouldn't bet on it. You know what I'm saying? I think I believe he's a natural orthodox. If I'm wrong, somebody can correct me. I think Crawford's a natural orthodox.
He's right-handed.
Yeah.
How do we know for a fact it's a guarantee he could take it away? That's one of the reasons why I say Spence has a lot of answers for Crawford, because I don't think he's going to have that southpaw advantage to confuse his opponent, because he's facing a natural southpaw.
Well, look,
can we at least agree that could be a potential factor?
No, I already called the jab an X factor, but look, so a southpaw advantage is not just for orthodox fighters. So if you're not, a southpaw advantage just means you're not used to fighting the other stance. You know what I'm saying? And Spence ain't used to fighting southpaws either. So that's again. So that's why I say it's an X factor. You know what I mean? We don't know how that's gonna play up.
I mean, we gotta look at who Crawford spar with too, though. He sparred with
and that's
Stevenson.
that's another thing.
Like, come on now.
No. I see what you're saying, boxing gentleman, and I agree. But I'm taking it more of the angle as can he be able to take away Spence's jab if he switches? Let's say he starts with orthodox and goes to southpaw. We don't know if that's a foregone conclusion if he can. That's all.
That's what. Yeah, that's facts. That's why I said it's an expert.
That's one thing that I say that I give Spence some credit on is I think that's a good thing that Spence is a southpaw because if anything, what I think is going to happen if he does it, I'm saying if he switches to southpaw, well, at least like you said, Crawford may be used to facing more southpaw, but I don't think it'll be a natural better southpaw. And if Crawford switches to orthodox, Spence is used to fighting orthodox, so he'll have an advantage there. So if he goes to southpaw on Spence, he won't have an advantage. Nobody will have an advantage. You know what I'm saying? So it gets neutralized there. And if Crawford's an orthodox, I think Spence will have an advantage. So that's what I'm saying. So it's either Spence doesn't have an advantage and they're both equal, or Spence has an advantage if Crawford's an orthodox.
Okay, check this out.
I think it.
I see it's a lot of boxing minds on here.
Mm-hmm.
Who have fought Spence the best as far as with their style? When I'm saying like Kell Brook style, Sean Porter style, who have fought Spence the best out of all those fighters?
Porter.
Probably Porter, just because of the.
I say Brook, and the reason why I say Brook is because Spence was truly down in that fight, in my opinion, in up the first 6 rounds. I think I gave Brook like 4 or 5 rounds in the first 6 rounds. Even in the Porter fight, Spence was a back and forth war. You couldn't really. I think when you look at the judges' scorecard, I think one had it for Spence, one had it for Porter, and another one was even. So even then, go ahead. Even then, it was like okay, it could be debated, but
that's a split. That's a split draw, fam.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was
2
a
had
split
it
draw.
for Spence, 1 had it for Porter.
And that's why.
Yeah. And I said 1 had it for Spence, 1 had it for Porter, and 1 had it even.
That's a split draw, bro. That's a draw.
That's a draw.
No, I'm saying for the first 6 rounds.
Buddy kind of slow, man.
Okay. I ain't hear that.
Yeah, for the first 6 rounds. Yeah, for the first 6 rounds.
Kell Brook did fight him really good, man. Kell Brook gave him a lot of problems.
But Kell Brook, yes, and that's what I'm saying. At least in the Kell Brook fight, we can literally say that's the only man that he was truly down against. Like, okay, for certain.
Okay.
What was his point though? Yeah.
Let me make that point. So my point is, the reason why he fought Spence that well, from my observation, what I was thinking, was it the check hook? He was countering the jab, and he kind of kept Spence at bay a little bit, like in the first, like you said, the first go round. So I feel like if Crawford able to emulate that style, which I know Crawford can, and I think he can fight a better fight than Kell Brook in that position. And if he able to fight like that, then come on now, it's you can't give Crawford the type of leverage or the type of opportunity that he was giving Kell Brook, and that's just my point. That's the point I was trying to make. You know, if Kell Brook fought him like that, Crawford can fight that style like Kell Brook, if not better. And you know, kind of just check out there.
But can I
piggybacking off of that?
Go ahead, Bushido.
Piggybacking off of what? Buddy,
hold up. Salute to Boomer 1983 for the super chat. He said, salute Bushido, panel, and chat. This is one of the best shows. Enjoying the breakdown. Salute, bro. Thank you, man. Thank you.
But can we at least give Brook some credit for something? Because I got to give Brook credit. Just one thing about Brook is that he was pretty much up on every single first half of the round fights. He gives all his fighters problems.
Think about it. Kell Brook always up in fights, bro.
Brook got excellent timing, bro. Excellent.
He's a good starter. He starts off good.
He was
I got super respect.
He was up with GGG. He was up with Crawford. He was up with Spence. He's up with Porter. So he has a proven track record of. We got to give him his credit. This dude is up, bro. So you know.
I always give Brook credit, bro.
Fantastic
he
timing,
love over
bro.
here.
But
I mean, but
my
still, you
problem with
already know
Brooke,
what it is, bro.
my problem with Brooke is once you get past that first layer, he's like he has nothing left to offer.
Hey, did any of y'all hear Sean Porter, like Porter Way podcast or something? He was talking about the Crawford fight, and he said that he could feel the tension. He can feel like I'm in there with Bud, but anything that I possibly do wrong, he's ready to capitalize off it. So he said it was a lot of pressure on him, like mental pressure.
Yeah, and actually,
Okay.
check it out. I'm glad you said that, bro, because Jesus Ramos sparred with Bud, the young up and coming prospect, welterweight. He said the same shit. Fighting Crawford is mentally draining.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. EJ, he can't have those what you call them mental lapses or whatever whatever buddy trying to write it off as, but he's not going to be able to make those mistakes. He's not going to be able to reach on them punches like he was doing with Ugas. He's not going to be able to get his mouth knocked out in back-to-back fights like with Danny and Ugas, how he got that shit knocked out back-to-back fights. He's not going to be able to do that.
I think what everybody's sleeping on is that Bud, he got the better sparring partners. He consistently sparring with Shakur Stevenson. You trying to tell me that Spence is trickier than Stevenson?
Well, I mean, nah. Don't just say base that off the sparring partners. I mean, Spence sparred Jamil, but the thing is,
Jamil ain't trickier than Shakur Stevenson.
But yeah, I'm saying that though. But I'm just saying when they get in the ring, I just feel like this is gonna be a battle of IQ, and you know what I mean. I just see the style of Spence, and his style has come forward. I never seen him really patient, and he gonna have to probably be patient against Crawford to make him come in and come get him. But like I say, that's just not his style.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, how is Spence IQ gonna be higher than Bud's when Bud has a high IQ starting out and he's sparring all high IQ fighters all the time, all day, every day?
Well, what is IQ to y'all?
Hey,
IQ is basically to me all the things you got drilled into your boxing regime, like all the diversity things you could do with your punches, and all the adjustments that you can make on the fly, like it's second nature.
All right.
Yeah, IQ is being able to recognize something, whether it be a tendency, a tell, or whatever it is, and being able to understand what to do to capitalize off of it. You know what I mean? What counters what? You know what I'm saying? Every time you see him step with that foot, the jab is coming. Little shit like that. And not only that, but then boxing IQ is also being able to control, you know what I'm saying, what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I know this dude comes, so every time he come, I'm gonna wrap up, I'm gonna clinch, I'm gonna turn him, and we gonna start again. You know what I mean? Shit like that, making your guy reset, shit like that. That's all part of boxing IQ. And not only that for Bud, but not only do we got the higher boxing IQ, but he also is super instinctual. Some shit, like Teddy Atlas was on him one time, like some shit he do without even thinking. He been doing it since he was 8 years old, bro. Some of his shit is
second nature.
He got really good instincts, bro. Really good instincts.
Yeah. So basically, y'all describe IQ like I do, is just longer. So boxing IQ for me, a person that did it and that definitely studied the sport like a motherfucker, is just knowing the system. You know what I'm saying? And basically knowing the system is everything you guys just said. You know what I'm saying? Knowing what counters what, knowing looking at a guy's stance, knowing his openings from the beginning, knowing the system. So adjustments, and everything y'all just said pretty much describes that.
Yeah, because I'm from the Crunk school of boxing. You know what I'm saying? Tony Harrison's father was my coach for 10 years. Yeah, I'm in Detroit.
Yeah, I'm in Chicago, fam. So I've been to a few gyms out here.
Yeah. So it's like I'm always analyzing the sport from like a boxer point of view. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Same. Yeah.
Yep. I mean, when we watch Bud, I mean he seems to be able to deal with whatever you're bringing. It's only a matter of time before he figures you out and likely stop you. You know what I'm saying? That's what we know about Bud Crawford.
Hey, one fight we sleeping on though. What about that Luis Ortiz, Andy Ruiz fight? Nobody's saying nothing about that.
Yeah, I brought it up earlier, man. It's official for September 4th. I don't know, man. Is Ortiz too old?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
What about Crawford? Is Crawford too old?
Shit, Ortiz got to be
Ortiz
50,
about 50.
52, fam. You know them Cubans, bro.
47.
Rigo is
Said
grandfather.
is Crawford old? Nah. Crawford did take a lot of damage in his fights, bro.
True.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's a young 34.
Yeah,
Right.
he gets hit the least.
He
He
never
don't
took
be
a lot.
getting beat up and shit.
Don't.
They have a clean fighter lifestyle too. That's what they mentioned too. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, I don't know him personally, but that's what everybody around him say. So I'm gonna believe.
Yeah. There's a huge contrast between him and Adrian Broner. And Adrian Broner is younger. And they was both AB was at one point they was talking about Crawford and Broner as a potential fight in the future.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But guess what happened? Bud's still here. AB
He faded out.
Last chance.
And they be younger than Bud.
Yeah.
Madonna put that boy out of business.
Yeah, man. I don't know what them overhand rights did to that nigga clock, man, but the show told him to stop.
Some people say he had them bogus ass gloves on that he was trying to fight Floyd with. That's what some people say.
I don't know about that.
No. But I know he did break Madonna jaw though.
Yeah, but that don't even them gloves don't make Adrian Broner drop that backhand.
Hell no.
Some people say he got shell shocked.
Always drop it. Trying to do that shoulder roll going to the back.
Yeah, trying to catch a parry a jab to the body and drop that backhand. Got his ass cracked. So ain't no gloves gonna make you do that. That's just bad technique. But bro, I just made a video about Adrian Broner on the positive side. That dude was nice though. I ain't gonna take that away from him.
So this is a question for the panel. Is he a Hall of Famer being he's a 4-division world champ?
Ooh, good question. I don't know, bro. AB, it seemed like AB been looking bad longer than he been looking good. That's just what it feels like. Y'all know AB my guy, bro. I fuck with AB.
But Bushido, depending on when you was born, you would say the same thing about Roy Jones.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, you're right.
When I was young, Roy Jones was like a boxing god, bro. He was like I wanted to be like Roy, not Mike. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Same.
Chickens and everything, chasing chickens.
Right.
He was witty on the mic and shit. Roy was that dude.
Yeah. Fan was nice, bro. He beat two legends. Like it was shit.
So did.
Right. Yep. He already had his Hall of Famers knocked out early in his career.
Yeah.
Let
me ask y'all this real quick, man, before we close it out, because I want to talk about some stuff that happened this week real quick. Get you guys' thoughts. Thurman versus Boots. Does it happen?
I don't know, bro. I don't think Thurman wants the smoke.
YSM closest to it, and he told us Thurman versus Stan Jonas.
I think Thurman got too many entitlements.
Yeah, he do, don't he? How does Thurman Stan Jonas play out?
Man, that's an interesting fight, bro.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a good fight, man.
Yeah,
I think I got Stan Jonas on that one.
I had to do some film studying on that one.
He said you got Stan Jonas?
Yeah, I think I got Stan Jonas. I think Stan Jonas probably got more dog than Thurman right now.
Yeah, ain't it?
But you know what Thurman gonna do, fam? He gonna use his whole lateral movement game, and we ain't really seen Stan Jonas against nobody like that.
No, you're right. You sure right. Stan Jonas, I haven't seen nobody with him like that.
So let's see. I mean, does Stan Jonas fall in the traps? You know what I'm saying? With fighters that's fighting on the back foot, like, you know what I mean? I don't know. I ain't seen it.
And shit, he could get caught with looping ass left hooks.
Right. And the last thing to go as you age is your power, bro.
Yeah, and keep that thing.
That's the last thing to go.
Power.
I mean, Delorme, he fought on his back foot though against Stan Jonas. He handled that pretty well. He cut the ring off.
Okay. I had to watch it again. Did he?
Mm-hmm.
Now, let me ask you this: Is Triple G Canelo bigger than Spence Crawford?
Fuck no.
No. No.
Wait,
people passed that, man. That one. Canelo just got his ass whooped by Bivol. He.
I mean, you already said what I had to say about it, man.
Besides
that,
I
don't know, bro.
Besides that,
hey, but shit,
Spence Crawford has arrived. You know what I'm saying? It's been built. It's
It's here,
finally
man.
where it needs to be. Yeah, it's been built. So I'm gonna say no, or you know what I mean, if not equal, because that Canelo shit has waned and died down. The interest in that shit, people still
Yeah,
know those names, but at this
yeah,
point, Spence and Crawford is at a
yeah.
crescendo. You know what I mean?
Put it
Right.
like this. Put it like this. If they fought on the same night and you had to spend your $100 on one fight, which one you gonna pick?
Right. But that's you know, but you gotta
That's a good question.
understand. You gotta understand that's us though, fam.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that's
us.
true.
You know what I mean?
That's
So
true.
put a
That's
number
true.
on it. Put a number on it. What's Canelo Triple G gonna do sales wise?
Ooh.
I
Uh,
don't know, man.
Well, you know, you got them two countries, and
That's what I'm
you
saying, fam. Still got a country backing them, bro.
yeah, he
now,
still
do
got
they
a country.
And you
believe? Do
already
they
know
still
the
believe in him
dynamics.
like that though?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
bro. Yeah. Nah,
Yeah.
one
Yeah.
loss ain't gonna do it.
I
Now,
don't know, man.
if he lose the Triple G, then we gonna see a fall off.
What about Keith Thurman? You're Dennis Ugas. Keith Thurman is interested in that fight for the fall.
Yeah, I like that
What
fight.
about
I
that
think that's a
fight?
good fight.
Yeah.
I like
Who
it.
wins?
I don't know.
Ugas beat Thurman, man.
I don't know, bro.
I don't
The
know,
Ugas
man.
that showed up
I don't
against
know.
Spence left a lot to be desired. Y'all know Ugas my guy, but he didn't do shit, bro. I don't know if it's because Spence was
Fam
just
had-
too much or just like what was it?
Nah, they said their game plan was to walk him down and then stand in the pocket. So
What the fuck?
they had that dumbass game plan,
Yeah,
bro.
game plan was that, bro.
Well,
That's the
hey,
dumbest game. plan.
yo,
I think
Yo.
he can beat him.
my whole chat was telling me that shit. I'm like, bro, that couldn't have been the game plan.
Yeah, make sure y'all subscribe to Boxing Gym.
Come on, dude. To
Take
the
that
one of the most
Bushido.
lethal to the body workers that there is in the game. You want to stand in the pocket? Come on, man.
Right,
That was
right.
yeah.
Ridiculous.
But I think Ugas. I think Ugas get him. But I haven't seen Thurman about 2 years. Shit, it's been about 2-3 years. Yeah. I haven't seen him
Okay.
fight. I don't know, he might be rusty, man.
Who?
Now, real quick, y'all. This is
You haven't
another
seen
fight
who
right
fight?
here, man. The Pitbull returns
He just
on
fought,
the
bro.
Andy Ruiz
I
undercard.
know. I haven't seen him fight.
Oh,
I haven't seen him fight.
I'm sorry, Bushido. What'd you say?
Yeah, this guy right here. Isaac Cruz is on the Andy Ruiz, Luis Ortiz undercard.
Oh, word versus who?
Eduardo Ramirez. Y'all heard of him? Y'all seen him?
Nah, I never heard.
Eduardo Ramirez.
I don't know.
I'd have to look him up.
I had to see his face.
Yeah, because I watch a lot of fights, man. I just don't be remember their names like that and shit.
Yeah, bro. I'm
All
more.
right. Well, what about Caleb Plant, man? He said that neither Benavidez nor Charlo could fuck with him. What do y'all think about that?
Tell him to make the fucking fight and shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Benavidez breaks our Plant.
Bro, the sad part about that shit is them dudes been on the same quote unquote side of the street and they ain't fighting, bro. Like, why? I don't understand it.
Yeah.
Hey, who y'all think will win between Plant and Andre?
Andre.
Andre, he punched
Andre.
Yeah, Andre.
Yeah, that's a good boxing match, but I got Andre.
That right there is a kind of a little more hypothetical to where Benavidez and Andre actually been jawing at each other. What y'all think about that?
Who, Benavidez and
yeah, Boo Boo.
Andre?
Yeah, man.
Oh, no, man. I think Benavidez just got that momentum right now, man.
Yeah, I fuck with Boo Boo, man.
Yeah.
I fuck with Boo Boo, man, but I don't really want him to do that.
You don't want to fuck with Benavidez?
Yeah, I don't want him to do that. I'm cool.
I don't like to give people the next weight class up. You know what I mean? Like I need to see him fight at the weight class first.
Or I'll give you the next weight class up with a middle guy, but not the top, not who we probably think
Right.
is
Exactly. I need to see you fight. And, you know what I'm saying? Give me a tough but a showcase fight first so I can measure, you know what I'm saying, how you take a punch, how your power carries up, all that type of shit. Then I can say it. But right now, I think Benavidez wins.
Yeah, because it's like, do you really see Andre going 12 rounds with Benavidez? Like, real shit.
That boy right there sounds
I
crazy.
don't know, man. I guess it depends on what type of fight Andre brings or what type of fight he fights. Does he be sloppy and wild like he been playing around, or does he take this dude serious?
I think.
I don't even know if we've seen a serious Boo Boo Andre yet, bro.
You know what else? You know what else, Bushido, too?
Yeah,
now
bro.
that you mentioned that, every time I see Andre fight, you know what he do? He gets his man under control early. He have you under control early. Now, he play with his food and he don't finish you, but he definitely gets his man under control early. So I'm not discounting him. You know what I'm saying? He do. I'm not discounting him. Yeah. He have every single of these dudes that he get in there, he have them under control, clear and for certain. But you know, he don't go the extra mile and get them out of there.
Now his last couple of fights, he's been stopping these guys. He's been running these dudes right up out of there. But it's kind of sloppy a little bit. If I'm honest, a little sloppy.
But the only time he's sloppy is when he got you under control already, though. You know what I mean?
Y'all talking about Andre?
Yeah.
Nah, he wasn't sloppy versus Quigley. Man, that shit was beautiful, really. But he was on a front foot, though. You know what I'm saying? He wouldn't be on a front foot versus Benavidez.
Yeah. That could.
Now,
I know Benavidez he'd take to give, though.
Yeah. Now, what about Benavidez versus Beterbiev?
Man, Beterbiev knocks his ass out, bro.
Yeah, I agree with that, too. I think he had stopped Benavidez to the body.
You know, Benavidez has a tendency to back up to the ropes and go into that high guard. Man, you can't do that shit versus Beterbiev.
Is the reason he ain't move up that as quick as
that's why I asked the question, because a lot of people saying that's the only reason why Benavidez is on a diet is because Beterbiev is up there. That's what people are saying.
But Beterbiev he's a mercenary, man. That dude is a mercenary.
I don't think he beat Bivol either.
I just think
you don't think he beat Bivol?
No, bro. No.
I was thinking about that earlier. I was thinking about that fight earlier. I don't know about that.
You control distance too well. You're gonna get lit up.
I think Bivol in person, man. I wasn't too impressed in that fight. He fought his fight of his life against Canelo, though. But I don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Bivol surprised me. I didn't think he was going. I thought Canelo was gonna be a little slicker, but shit. Bivol beat the break,
bro. I picked that one.
Yeah, so you had Bivol winning that, huh?
Yeah. It's on there.
Yep, it's on there.
Shit, man. I'm trying to think what else happened this week. What else happened, y'all?
Clarissa Shields, Savannah Marshall got a date.
Oh, what y'all think about that real quick?
Man, I don't follow.
She work. Clarissa Shields gonna work.
You don't think she gonna go out there and get played, is she? You gotta remember, y'all. Shields ain't the biggest puncher, y'all. Now I can see if she was a big puncher. Oh, girl's a puncher. I don't really like that fight for Shields, honestly, bro. Me personally, I don't like that fight.
Weight classes, she on a mission.
Yes, she is. I'm rooting for 100%, but man, going over there, man, you got to fight. You go out to box a perfect fight, man. They gonna try to get you.
Yeah, to be real with you, bro, I don't follow women's boxing like that, but I just hope we get a fight like Taylor Serrano. That was a hell of a fight.
Good. That shit was good.
Yeah, that was a classic, man.
That was a classic.
But shit, man. Yeah, man. Salute to everybody that stopped in. Salute to everybody on the panel. Y'all go subscribe to Boxing Gems. Some of the best breakdowns on YouTube in the boxing community.
Straight up.
Right?
Much love.
I'm trying to think what else real quick, man. I guess that's it, man. I think Bam fight this weekend, right?
Yeah, sir.
Robert Garcia fighter. That's like the only fight we got, right?
Yeah. Hey, that Bam versus Rungvisai gonna be some shit, bro.
Hell yeah.
Hey, Bushido, I'm glad you brought that up, man, because a lot of dudes ain't talking about Bam because he kind of young and he just really coming into his own.
Nah, it's the lower weights, bro.
Yeah, but not only that, but because he young, you know what I'm saying? But he just took a big step up, man. And them dudes, I live out here in the same city as Robert Garcia Boxing Gym. I'm in Riverside, California. But them dudes in that gym, bro, they rant and rave about Bam. They say, man, he be putting in work on all of them dudes in that fucking gym. You know what I'm saying? Big and small. He get busy with all of their ass, man. Bam is a killer. Bam is a killer, man. He's real nice.
Hey, he was cold, man. He cold. I'm looking forward to seeing that shit this weekend.
He like a little chocolatito type. You know what I'm saying? He got it like that. Yeah,
he credits the shit to Loma.
Yeah, but he's like
he be doing them angles and shit. I seen.
He remind me of Choc. He remind me of Chocolatito.
What about Fulton Inoue?
You said Foden Inoue?
Fulton versus Inoue.
It's gonna be tough for that to happen.
Who wins that, man?
Man, bro, that's a tough question.
It's like
I see a lot of people in the comment section of my video saying that Inoue stops dude, bro.
Wow.
Inoue,
Yeah.
he's been stopping everything. So you can't discredit that because he's been stopping everything. But
again, going up in a weight class, bro.
You're right, bro. Yeah, especially not going up, getting the most talented guy in the next weight class.
Exactly.
You said it again, yeah. Hey, but Stephen Fulton, bro, I've been watching him for a minute, and I can't really put my finger on anything that he does spectacular. He's just an all around good fighter. You know what I mean? He just does everything well. You know what I mean? He's not exceptional on the front foot or the back foot, or you know what I mean? Nothing is exceptional. He's just a good ass fighter, man. He good. He real good. You know what I mean? So I can't say that Inoue will whoop him, but Inoue is special too, man. He's really technical, man. That power, that's just one aspect of his game, man. He's super sharp, super technical, man.
Yeah, quick hands, a whole lot of
traps.
Instinctual, bro. Fulton can box his ass off, bro.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a fight fan's dream fight right there. That's another one.
I think Inoue get him down the stretch. Because when Fulton, he was fighting that young, tall, sloppy dude. Y'all know what I'm talking about?
Figueroa.
Yeah, Figueroa. Like he kind of like he took his foot off the gas. He barely made it through that. You know what I'm saying?
That's a completely different style, man. Like dude got the wildest style in boxing, bro.
But I'm talking about when Inoue starts slugging him with them hard shots, though. How is he gonna stand up to that?
Yeah, and
Inoue is pretty accurate, bro.
Stephen Fulton only got like
Scooter
only got like about 8. He only got like 8 knockouts his whole career too. He's definitely not a knockout type of fighter. He gonna go the distance with you. And who wants to sit in there with Inoue for 12 rounds? You know what I mean?
But look, bro. I think he didn't fought like back to back undefeated fighters. Like I mean, the man is fighting the best of the best.
He's good as fuck.
Yeah, because I wasn't saying that Figueroa was on Inoue level at no means. I'm just saying like when Fulton get hit with power, you know what I'm saying, how he react. That's
gotcha.
Yeah, that's a good question. Because Inoue seems got some real power, man.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna see it at 122. Or actually, I doubt we're gonna see it. But
y'all know that Inoue's dad was a fighter too. Dude been a
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I did know that.
Yeah, dad, little brother.
Man. Exactly, bro. So
they cousin. I think they cousin fight too.
Yeah, man, he been fighting all his life, bro. So some of that instinctual shit and the shit that it just come natural to you because you've been doing it since you was in diapers type of shit. Inoue got that. He got that in his game too.
I got the documentary, man. I got his documentary. He was young as fuck. He was pulling cars up fucking hills and shit, doing all types of shit, bro. Got the documentary on here, man. Check it out. When he was young,
Bushido, it's top ranked PBC. Don't hold your breath.
Yeah,
what?
Hey, but look though,
Fulton versus Inoue.
Hey,
I know, right?
That's smaller weight classes though. So you got action because they don't require as much money.
Yeah, that's
the only reason. That might be our saving grace.
Yeah, you're right about that. I'm glad you brought that up. But yeah, man, we had a good show today, man. Episode 1 of What's Going On with Boxing. Salute to everybody on the panel, man. You guys bless the world with your boxing knowledge.
For sure.
And salute to everybody in the chat, man. I hope everybody have a good night. Hit that like button for your boy. And I'll see you guys on another one.
All right, love, Bushido.
Hey, go subscribe to Boxing Gym.
Appreciate that, man. Much love.
All right, salute to everybody, man. Peace out.
Peace out.